in the nation last year.
Holy
An
cow.
incredible Raider team with the JROTC, and those young men and women do an outstanding job representing all of our community. And so shout out to the JROTC Raiders and the folks that do such an outstanding job. Those are some fine men and women who work super hard both in and out of the classroom.
Still got a couple minutes here, so take it from the Logan County side, Chris.
Okay.
Heavily favored coming in. You've won 5 of the last 6. How do you take it with your team and just make sure you go out and do your things and not let the hype of the game get past you?
I think that's exactly the key is you do what you do. If you're Coach Todd Adler tonight, you come out and you've got a very high-octane offense, at least to this point. You've got a really hard-nosed, tough defense. And so I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see Davin Yates early. Let the senior quarterback kind of get a series in. Let's see if they, as the Cougars settle in, this moment's kind of big for Reese Holmes.
Sure.
If you can bring him in second series or third series, maybe it's not as much pressure on him. Let Davin kind of carry that load early on. We just saw the coin toss. The Russellville Panthers are going to receive this football to begin the Clash of the Cats. 80 degrees as the sun begins to make its way down over the west side of Russellville in what should be a beautiful night for football. If you are unable to make it to Ray Stadium tonight, go to the Russellville YouTube page. It's RV page on the YouTube page. You can watch this game through the huddle cam along with hearing the melodious voice of John Brett Reynolds.
Congratulations. What a way to spend your Friday night. I'll put you to sleep real quick. Should be a great night for football, though, and a great crowd already turning out that's still filing in from all the entrances. Logan County in the baby blues and the white jersey, blue numbers, the white helmet, blue on the side with the LC. The Panthers in the all black with the white numbers and the black or white on the side for the Panther helmet. And like Chris said, we will get ready for kickoff in just a few moments as the band clears the field, as both teams have now exited their respected locker rooms and are ready for kickoff here. The other thing, too, is both teams, Logan, we both draw good crowds consistently.
Right.
This crowd's just a little bit different. Logan's got to kind of battle that being close to him. Russell, not as much, but still, the hype of that, you got to kind of keep balanced as well, too. So there's a lot of factors going into it.
It is. It's as Coach Fenton and Coach Adler both alluded to on the Coach's Corner Tuesday night, when this crowd is in it and active like it was, everybody points back to 2017 when it was just bananas in Ray Stadium.
You couldn't move.
No, when you look at that and how that impacts this entire community, when folks were talking about being able to hear the crowd at Taco Bell that night. It's an electric atmosphere, and so again, we talk about. Coach Benton said the senior skill players for Logan County, the very young freshman skill players for Russellville. Russellville's going to get the ball first. Let's see what Coach Benton decides to do with his offense.
Kirby will kick it from the 40. Deep for the Panthers.
Wouldn't be surprised to see an onside kick here, by the way.
Could be. Morrow Gardner back deep around their 15 to return. Whistles are blown. Football is underway. Week 3, Clash of the Cats. Here we go. Morrow from the 25. Got some room at the 30. Makes the man miss 35. Trips up at the 40. If he doesn't get tripped up there, it's him and the kicker for 60 more yards to see what's happened. But great field position at the 39 for Russellville. They'll work right to left. And we are underway here for the Clash of the Cats.
Really big tackle by Keenan Eulis on the kick coverage for the Cougars. Because as you mentioned, JB, if he doesn't trip him up, it's Kyla Ballou one-on-one with Marmar, and I think advantage Panthers.
Especially just the natural speed to get
exactly, yeah. She's going to have to take a great angle just to get him.
First quarter, 11:56. First offensive play upcoming at the 39 for the Panthers. Panthers 0-2, Cougars 2-0 in this young year.
And, it's terrible to point out, but as we start at the 39-yard line, this is about as good starting field position as Panthers have had all season.
What I was exactly thinking about in my head. I was like, it is by far the best field position. And the referee's already got a flag down at the – nope, that's the pom-pom.
Okay.
So I was like, how did you lose your flag at the goal line, bro? Oh, me. So, anyway, we're going to have Noah Stovall, lone man, wide right. 2 receivers to our left. Split in right. Right now, Tutu's in the gun with Armstrong behind him in the pistol formation is how they're lining up, waiting on the official to get back in place.
Elijah Hawkins, number 34, the middle linebacker for the Cougars. I think he's led this team in tackles the last 2 seasons.
Three-down lineman, and it looks like Logan County is going to jump to get things started. And we'll get 3 yards from 39 to the 44. And Coach Adler says, substitution, please.
Yes. You're not ready to play, so you're going to come out. We'll send somebody in. Cam Burr comes in. He's a 6'3", 220-pound junior. Now they decided against that. They bring in 55, Hunter Rosser.
Back to three-down lineman, same formation. Waiting on 2-2 snap count, takes it. Armstrong was going the wrong way, and he fumbles the football, and he has to fall on it back to the 37. Armstrong has done that all year long. First play out, 2-2 saying, hey, you're supposed to be over here. He's 3 yards away from him, going the opposite direction, and then doesn't even get the handoff and fumbles, and we've lost 7 yards.
Yep, and just like that, you picked up. And look, they're actually going to look like they're going to mark it at the. Are they going to give us back to the 38?
38. That's generous.
That's generous, absolutely. So now it's going to bring up a 2nd and 11. We get back to 5 that we earned on the on the offside. And again, the Panthers have struggled with turnovers. They've struggled with penalties because it's a young team. And at some point, you just got to hope that they grow up and draw by 5.
Brutal when you make a call though, and you can't even get the 11 guys on the same page. Shotgun, 4-2-2, sending man in motion left to right. Going to get Armstrong again to carry. Finds a little running room across the 40, gets it back to about the 42, maybe even the 43-yard line, and bring up 3rd down. They need 6 yards to get on the 3rd down play.
And if that was the play, when it was 1st and 5,
makes total sense, doesn't it?
Picks up, roughly 5 yards, that would have been enough for a 1st down because everything moved correctly. Logan County comes out in a base 3-4, and so you feel like, okay, if we can, get 5 guys on the first 3, then we can move forward, get, 2, 3, 4 yards, get Armstrong downfield before he's having to make contact. But again, just that first busted play puts it behind the chain.
6 yards to gain here. Armstrong to the left, 2-2 to the right, split end to the left, 2-2 in the gun. Again, man in motion, right to left. Going to get on the jet sweep. Trying to cut it upfield. Going to get about a yard. Here's Gardner, and that's going to be about it. And then bring up 4th and 5. And the Cougars, or the Panthers, more likely going to have to punt it to the Cougars.
And Elijah Hawkins makes the tackle for the Cougars. That's a name that, like I say, we are going to call many, many times tonight.
Ball at the 44. Punting comes on, of course, with Temple Dickerson out.
Right.
It's got to be Hunter Hallman in the punt, and so it'll be his first punt of the year, standing at about his own 31.
And the Swiss Army knife, Davin Yates, back to field the punt. Because why not?
May as well get him to touch the ball as many times as you can. Good snap, great punt. Hope he doesn't outkick the coverage. Davin's returnable at the 24, and he calls for a fair catch there, and that's where the Cougars will take over. 9:35 on the clock, 0-0. Cougars, Panthers. Let's take 30 seconds to listen to Panther football on WRUF.
I'm Kim Candler, Office Manager at Auburn Bank. We are now open in our brand new facility at 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. While we are leaving the old building behind, we're taking with us decades of great memories and a commitment to provide the highest levels of customer service. So please come see us at Auburn Bank, where serving you comes first. 404 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville, and now 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Holman's going to be the quarterback. Handoff to Davin Yates. Met in the backfield by a slew of Panthers, including Tutu McCabe, and bring him down for a 5-yard loss to get things started. Great pressure by the Panthers, Chris.
Huge pressure up front, and again, I was wrong. Holman is the starting quarterback. Yates starts in the backfield, and Cougars try to get something going. Great push by the Panther front.
Holman going to take it out of the gun. Yates again got more running room this time. Plenty of room at the 30, and finally tackled underneath it around the 32-yard line. He'll be about 3 yards short of a 1st down. Well, Coach Adler, when he sent me the starters this week, he had Yates as the starter. So he decided there to go with Holman, and right now they've got a 3rd and 3 at the 32.
And they're really playing the tempo.
Panthers reset. Then 2 receivers left, or right, 1 to the left. 2 in the back. We're going to switch it up. 2 receivers either side. Shotgun for Holman. Running back Hawkins to the left. Yates going out wide. Holman's going to throw. Got it. Completed at the 40. He missed the tackle. Pushed out of bounds around the 50-yard line. line. Pass was completed to number 16. That is Butler, and the flag late, another flag late. We may have two different penalties as late hit and maybe some talking.
Yeah, there's going to be a whole lot of both. And so do you think that you're going to get the personal foul for the late hit out of bounds as the defender kind of rode his back all the way to the concrete. And then I can't blame Harper Butler for getting up a little angry with it, honestly, from that standpoint. So they're going to say that the whole thing was the late hit out of bounds.
Okay, that's going to mark it 15 yards. Carried all the way to the 34-yard line. And again, our defender went for the ball instead of the player. He was able to make a spin move and cut it upfield and get the big yardage, plus the penalty.
That was Nurse going for the interception, and Butler just grabbed the ball and took it.
Holman going to quickly dump it off to Hawkins. It's completed to 35. Quickly tackled by the feet to the 30. Now the 29. So still going to gain 5 yards on the pitch catch.
Yep, nice job by LeBron Nurse that time coming up from the corner position to stop Elijah Hawkins on the swing pass with just a gain of 5 as he was picking up steam quickly.
Ball's at the 29. 2nd and 5. Logan County moving at a fast rate of speed. Two receivers either side. Now Hawkins going to be empty backfield with Holman in the quarterback as the gun. Man in motion right to left, so 4 receivers to the left side. He's looking there. But a huge loss. Back to the 40. Great pressure, Chris, who got him.
That was Deshaun Woods applying the pressure for the Russellville Panthers. Deshaun is the transfer in. He is the son of Chris Woods, and a big sack forced the fumble, and a big loss of the yard. It's going to bring the Cougars all the way back to the 40-yard line, a loss of 11 on the play.
That's something where the Holman will learn, but felt zero pressure, didn't know it was coming, and next thing you know, he fumbled the football.
Yes.
3rd and long now at the 40. They need the 25. Shotgun again. Here come 3 Panthers on pressure. They're going to dump it off. Incomplete. Hits the receiver in his hands, but falls incomplete at the 30. Now an instant call, 4th and 15 at the Russellville 40-yard line. What will Coach Adler decide to do?
He's going to go for it. Brady Hinton had the ball in his basket and just didn't hold on to it, and so it's going to bring up a 4th down. And then they're going to see, I'm wrong again. He's going to line up in punt formation. I'm a little surprised that Adler's going to be this conservative right now.
I think it's the 15 yards that's causing them to be that way. Shoemake on the punt. Good snap, a little low, caught, kick, end over end, will hit at the 15, take a Cougar bounce to the 10, go all the way, no, the Cougars hit it at the 10. It rolled to the 5, but the Cougars hit it at the 10-yard line, so that's where Russell will take over. So Panthers don't get a lot going on offense, but get a good stop defensively. 6:54 remains opening quarter, so 0-0. Panthers have 90 yards to work.
And Coach Mikey Benton has been true to his word in the pregame, JB. What he said was, we feel like we've got an advantage with some inexperienced players up front for Logan County and an inexperienced quarterback. Yep. The big play, they got the big push up front, and they were able to cause the fumble on Ridge Holman. Cougars fortunate to recover, but it brings up a 3rd and long, then a 4th and long, and the Cougars forced the punt.
Mike, you got to definitely be pleased with that. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers at their own 10. Again, 6:54 remains opening quarter, no score. Panthers going to break the huddle. Going to go 2 men to the left, Morrow and Gardner.
And you see the difference in pace.
As it should be.
Exactly. That's what we talked about when you're the underdog.
Now, where's Mikey Benton?
That's a good question.
He's running over here.
Lights.
2-2 going to hand it off to Armstrong on a bad snap and nowhere to go, but Armstrong runs over a couple men, so he's only going to lose 2 or 3 when he could have lost 5, but he did a great job getting busted up some coverage, and back to Coach Benton. Yeah. In high school football, you got to do it all.
You got to do it all. Yeah, I got to head coach my team. I got to run down here and see why the lights aren't working. Now Ryan Davenport, the athletic director, is going to come check it out because the lights on the far side of the stadium are not on.
Neither of these.
No lights are on.
I'm not touching it, remember?
Are any lights on?
Chris, don't touch it. Don't touch it, Chris.
I'm going to touch it.
2nd and 12 from the 8 are the Panthers.
I touched it.
Oh, boy.
Hope it was the right one.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Shotgun for 2-2. Man in motion is Gardner. Going to be Armstrong on the 2nd man through. Going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So he'll gain nothing, bring up 3rd and 12 as the Panthers are stuck behind their end zone right now, trying to get out of it. Did you get it working, Chris?
I think so.
That's impressive.
Let's not tell anybody.
Because if they weren't working, we'd be suspended here pretty quick.
Yep. Let's not tell anybody I did that because I'm feeling a little guilty right now.
Ball is at the 8 and needs the 20 for the first down.
I wonder who I need to send the bill to.
Ryan Depp.
Okay. Yep. Athletics department.
Absolutely. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left, 2 to the gun, Armstrong to his right.
What is prevailing wage for the electrician?
A lot. That was at least $100.
Okay, good.
Morrow one-on-one coverage here is asking for the football. Let's see if they throw it to him. Nope, Tutu's going to go short. It is completed at around the 10-yard line, but again, we need it to 20, and so it'll come up way short there. I'm trying to see who was actually completed to.
Was it 4?
Was it Darden?
No, it was 5.
Yep. So Gardner picks up the completion for about 2 or 3 yards, but 4th and 10, Hallman's going to have to go about 5 yards deep to the end zone and punt this back to Logan County. So the Cougars going to get good field position, and maybe that's what Coach Adler was trying to have. Send them back, see if we can get good field position for our second drive. 4:40 remains, opening quarter, no score. High snap. Hallman's got to get rid of it. He does. It's high. Not very long, but we'll see what it does. It takes a slight Cougar bounce, which worked out good because the Panther hit it right around the 31-yard line. So it could have gone backwards to about the 25, and instead it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cougars at the 33 of Russellville.
Second possession of the night for the Russellville Panthers, and they are forced to punt. And so now 4:30 to go, and Cougars in great field position to start their second drive.
Yep. This is where Coach wants to probably take a home run ball or something of that variety. And we've got whistles.
No.
Yep. Official time. 4:30 on the clock, no score.
Well, he can't complain about the lights because they're on.
They are on, so there's no issues there. I can see everybody.
You got a equipment issue. You can't wear whatever the 2 of them have that on that they're not allowed to have.
Looks like maybe rubber bands.
How dare you?
Bracelet?
Yes, you can't have those, young men.
How dare they?
Man.
So upset. All right, 2 receivers right, 1 to left, shotgun. Holman back in for the quarterback. Takes the handoff, going to screen it over, complete at the 35, 15-30, breaks the tackle 25, down to the 20-yard line. That went to number 22 for Logan County. It's Brady Hinton, and it'll be a first down for Logan County at the 20.
Yep, nice little screen. You do a great job when you come over to the right side, and you've got Harper Butler and Davin Yates leading the way for you. Hinton, a good athlete, and able to get behind him, pick up 14 yards. Easy pass for Reed Tolman. That's what Coach Adler wants to put him in. Good, positive situations early.
3 receivers left. Holman looking that way, going to dump it off on Yates, and he gets stuck, and it's going to fall incomplete. Great hit by the Panthers and forcing in Darden. Yates not to catch that ball, and it falls incomplete.
Yep, really good job by TK Darden, just like his big brother, right there to make contact before Yates could get his hands on the football. It was a nice little slip screen to the left side. Well-thrown ball by Reed Tolman. Timing was just off because it was a good play, better play by the defense.
2nd and 10 at the 20. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right, empty backfield. Holman back to pass, looking right, going for the end zone. Got a man there, but he overshot him. That should be no penalty. He fell down. That is correct. No penalty, incomplete. And great work by the receiver trying to get it, but there was nothing there. Yep, 3rd and 10.
And so Coach Todd Adler tries to take a shot there from the 20-yard line. Knows it's 4-down territory.
Right. You knew the shot was coming at some point.
Oh, absolutely. I'm curious to see, as this game continues to progress, how often they go empty backfield.
2 receivers or 2 running backs in the backfield. Hawkins going to get the handoff. Got some running room at the 15, the 10. He's going to get the first down and more. He'll be out of bounds and wait for the spot where he stepped out. It's going to be the 7 or 6 yard line, and we'll set up a 1st and goal.
Yep, nice run to the right side by Elijah Hawkins. Gets sprung to the right side and is able to get enough for a 1st down. Looks like they're going to put it right at the 6 yard line.
I think that's where they'll place it. Logan's ready to go at 3:50 on the clock. 1st and goal from the 6. Snap, going to be Yates, left side, right up the gut, hit once, but doesn't fall down. Touchdown, Logan County, 3:51 remaining in the opening quarter. First score of the night, 6-0 Cougars.
And if you look at the success that Logan County had on that drive, JB, it was really when they had the one screen pass, which is really an extension of the run, and then 2 rushes that lead to the touchdown.
Yep.
Tyler Ballou now on to kick for the Cougars.
Did Jake snap it and hold it and let Ballou kick it? Is that what happened?
Yes, I would say that's probably what happened.
That's kind of how they lined it up. Butler actually going to hold here. Snap is good. Set's clean. Kick is clean. And it is good. 3:51 remains. Opening quarter. 7 for Logan, 0 for Russellville. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Teamwork is the ability to work together toward a common vision. It's the fuel that allows common people to attain uncommon results. At Yates Pharmacy, they believe you, your doctor, your insurance company, and your pharmacy must work together to ensure your health and well-being. Their job is to make sure you understand what you're taking and why. Then they'll work with your insurance company to get your medicine at the lowest price possible. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. Yates Pharmacy, 432 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville.
At Summers & Son Funeral Home, we care about the people who live and work in our community, especially the kids. A good education is essential in today's complex world. If we all make an effort to promote our local schools, it will result in a brighter future for our entire area. This is Brent Summers of Summers & Son Funeral Home, committed to serving you with kindness and compassion, and proudly rooting on the Cougars and Panthers every step of the way.
Got one man to beat it to 10. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Russellville. 75 to the house.
75 yards to the house. JB, he had a great return on the very first kickoff of the game. We talked about if it hadn't been for a great touchdown saving tackle by Ewells on the first kickoff, it would have been he and Ballou. This time, he had a blocker in front that took Ballou out. Touchdown, Panthers.
75 to the house. And man, I mean, literally, he could have been 2 for 2. He was that close. Wow. Bloodworth on to attempt the extra point. 2-2 will hold. Waiting on the snap to tie things up here. Snap. Set. Everything clean. Kick is clean. Did she get it to that right? Yes, she did. 3:38 to go. We got a tie game. And Russellville score when we come back. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Venture Plastics is hiring. If you're ready for a rewarding career in global industry where you can earn a competitive wage and receive great benefits, including health insurance, retirement, and paid vacation time, consider joining our team at Venture Plastics. To learn more about joining the Venture Plastics team, please visit jobs.flex-gate.com. Again, that's jobs.flex-n-gate.com. Venture Plastics is a proud supporter of Cougar and Panther Athletics. I love Lewisburg Banking Company, and now I love Flex. It's the newest innovation in banking in Logan County. Live video tellers are ready to serve all my banking needs from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Or I can use it as an ATM 24 hours a day.
Lewisburg Banking Company is proud to bring you this convenient new technology with our hometown touch and can't wait for you to take your turn to Flex.
Lewisburg Banking Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Chris has got a lot of updates. We'll get it shortly. 2-2 going to approach from the 40. End over end, kind of middle of the field, and we've got whistles.
Yeah,
Ball start for the Panthers. So, Chris, we've got time. Go ahead.
Logan County takes 5 plays to go 33 yards, take 39 seconds off the clock. Yates goes in from 4-6. Blues point after is good. 7-0 lead for Logan County. Ensuing kickoff, Marmar takes it 75 yards to the house. Bloodworth's point after is good. We're knotted at 7, 3:38 remaining in the first.
Pretty exciting, actually.
Yeah, a little bit of fun here. I mean, what would a Clash of the Cats be without a little excitement, right? Just something to get this crowd into it.
And it's one of those where it was speed and speed.
Yeah.
Speed offensively to fast forward things, and then a quick jump play by Morrow. Get it back in the end zone. So tie ball game with 3:38 remaining.
And again, I think it's important to note, we said on the opening kickoff, Eulis made what was a touchdown saving tackle. Otherwise, he'd be 2 for 2. And so the Panthers have certainly found something there. You would think that maybe on the next kickoff opportunity that Kirby may kick it to somebody else.
Yep.
This time, McCage gets it to stay on the tee.
End over end, bounces, going to be picked up at the 32, quickly to the 40, 45, now midfield goes number 22 for the Cougars Hinton, and they'll have great field position in Russellville territory all the way to the 48-yard line is where they'll take over.
Yeah, really good field position as Hinton, the middle back, is able to force his way through the middle wedge, get across the midline, midfield mark to the 48. That's where this Cougar offense will take over. They scored quickly, 5 plays to go, 33 the last time. Let's see if they continue to work that tempo as Holman's going to stay in at quarterback for this Logan County team. I think this is the kind of game Adler wants to get him as many reps as possible.
Absolutely. 2 receivers left, one to the right, Gates going motion left. Going to be a handoff to Hawkins. Huge ball. 40, 35, finally down about the 33-yard line before we're able to bring him down and nurse. And another first down for the Cougars.
Yep, and again, the Cougars have had real success rushing the football to this point. Let's make no mistake about it. Even in the spread, the run sets up the pass.
Absolutely. First and 10 for the Cougars at the 35 of Russellville. Panthers probably need some type of turnover or something to slow this offense down. Gates goes in motion. Going to be a handoff to him on the jet sweep. Now he's looking to get upfield. Panthers are there, and Owen. And we're going to bring him down with no gain at the 35-yard line. Great pressure by Owens to get a ball on it.
Yeah, really good job by Owens. He shed the blocker, came down the line to grab Davin Yates before he could get around the corner. And just a really nice job defensively. And a really good job of not committing the horse collar.
Absolutely.
He got a hold of the jersey,
Yep.
but got it low enough that there was no penalty there. Really good job by Owens.
Totally legal play. Look at this sunset over Russellville. Because, I mean, my gosh. Let's all take a break for a minute. Just ponder it.
Marvel.
Man, beauty. Shotgun. Holman going to quick screen, complete over at the 35, quickly to the 30, down to the 27. I believe that was Ken Delaney from my eyes.
Yep, Delaney's first touch of the night.
And he'll gain 7 or 8 on second down and bring up a third and short in Russell territory, where it's probably 4-down territory.
And, you know, we talked about this high-powered offense for the Cougars and how they run out of the spread. If the numbers I was looking at today, JD, are correct, they still run the ball 54% of the time.
Makes sense. Second, let's call even 4. Let's give him the 29. Cougars shift on the line, take a snap, pitch it to Yates, coming to the right side. Yates makes one-man miss, got the first down, and quickly down close to the 20. They'll give him the 21, and that's where the Logan County will take over on a new set of downs, first and 10.
And a really nice tackle that time by Noah Stovall for the Panthers, and that's one that on film, the Cougars are going to break that one down, and they're going to say, look, you had one guy here that you ran right past him. You didn't block him. And if you make that one block, that's maybe a touchdown, but maybe at least a 10, 15-yard gain.
Yep.
Hinton just ran past Stovall.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line. Snap. Owen looking left. Didn't find anybody. Now going in zone. It's a jump ball. And it's kicked back behind Delaney. Safety was spun around looking for the football, and then Delaney kind of backed up and caught it in the back of the end zone for a TD.
And really, really nice adjustment by Jack Delaney.
No doubt.
Very athletic play to adjust on the fly to the ball that Holman had thrown. He crossed up the defender, and when he did, I'm going to give Holman a great back shoulder throw.
Yes.
Don't know if that's what he intended, but that's what we'll call it. And a really nice adjustment by Holman for the touchdown, or by Delaney.
That play up because you were right there.
Yep.
I mean, you were right there on it. Snap, set, kick by Ballou is clean, and it is good. And a minute 23 to go first quarter. Logan retakes the lead, 14-7. You're listening to Panther football on WRUF.
Sure, you think about your Russellville Southern States Cooperative when it comes to your cattle, horses, and chickens, but did you know that they have everything you need to keep your dogs and cats happy too? From food and grooming supplies to leads, collars, toys, and treats, Southern States has it all, including kennels, crates, and houses for your four-legged friends. Plus healthcare products, flea and tick control, and supplements. Pets, small animals, livestock, they've got you covered at Southern States. 209 North Bethel Street, Russellville.
You have the power with EPB SmartPay. Say goodbye to big deposits, late fees, and paper bills. And say hello to pay-as-you-go electricity with all the information you need available at your fingertips so you can make informed decisions and monitor your usage. Then you can buy electricity as you need it, online or at the Russellville EPB office on East 4th Street. To find out how EPB SmartPay can benefit you, stop by the office or call 726-2466. EPB SmartPay, giving you the power to pay as you go. Thanks for listening to WRUS Russellville.
Morrow returns the kick from the 20, quickly out to the 25 and 30 before he is down, but a penalty marker at the 25-yard line on the return. Probably against the Panthers in that position.
Yeah, it's going to be a block in the back, I think.
So there's only
was it a hold? Okay.
Only get a 5-yard gain to the 20. Oh, no, they're going to mark it at the 35 now. Okay, so they're going to give them the gain to the 35 and then back it up 10 to there to the 25.
Cougars need 5 plays to go 48 yards, take 2:08 off the clock. 21-yard touchdown pass from Holman to Delaney. Blues point after is good. Cougars lead 14-7, 1:17 to go now in the first quarter.
Ball will be at the 25-yard line, and Russell offense hadn't put much together yet. Would love with the field position still being pretty good to see if they can put some first drives on top of one another here.
Well, and run some clock. Again, as the underdog, let's run some clock here. Let's see if we can take 3-4 minutes off this game clock.
Yep. 2-2 in the gun, 2 receivers to the left. Stovall, lone man right. 2-2 going to quickly screen it over, and it is incomplete, nowhere close to Gardner as they missed him by a good yard or two.
And again, JB, like we talked about in the pregame, how do you make this game shorter for the Russellville Panthers? You can't throw 3 passes, go 3 and out. You take 3 seconds off the clock with your first play now. Clock stops, and you got to run the ball. You've got to run some clock. Make this game shorter. That puts more pressure on the favorite.
And I hate that, too, because there was some running room there. We throw a decent ball. We may not get 30 yards. We may get 5 or 10. 3 receivers left this time. Single receiver right. Shotgun. 4-2-2 Armstrong to his left. 2-2 back to pass. Got a man. We can get it to him. Throws it high, but nice catch to Nurse at the 30-yard line. Quickly to the 32. Nice pass and catch there. Nice route. Good catch by Nurse to get the 7 yards.
Yeah, really good individual effort that time by LeBrian Nurse to go up and get the football. Wasn't a really well-thrown ball that time by 2-2 McKay. But, again, Nurse makes the most of it. Picks up about 7. Brings up 3rd and a long 3 for the Panther offense.
Chris, I've got to correct myself. Gardner was the one that had the kickoff return for the touchdown.
Oh, okay.
When I saw them come out here, I was like, that's not right. So I asked Trevez here. Thank you, Trevez.
Yes.
So Gardner with the 75-yard kickoff return, not Morrow. That's my fault. Single receiver left, 3 to the right. Handoff, Armstrong. Crosses the 35 to the 36. And he'll get a first down. 1st and 10 for the Panthers there, and exactly what Chris was talking about. You get the first down. There's 20 seconds left.
You get out of the quarter.
Get out of the quarter. They run the clock and get out of the quarter.
Absolutely. Don't leave the huddle. Don't even get in the huddle. Don't get the sideline. You're down 14-7 at the end of one. That's a win when you're in what would be considered a multi-touchdown underdog in this ballgame.
And you've got the ball with the first down coming out of the quarter. So perfect. That's exactly what Russell's going to do. We'll take one with them. 14-7, Logan County over Russellville. End of 1. Panthers have a 1st and 10 at their own 36 when we return. You listen to Panther Football on WRUS.
Scott Waste Services is proud to be the exclusive provider of residential, commercial, and industrial garbage collection for all of Logan County, including the cities of Adairville, Auburn, Lewisburg, and Russellville. As a reminder, please place your Scott Waste cart within 3 feet of the street the night before your scheduled pickup. For all your waste disposal needs, call Scott Waste at 270-783-4016.
At Logan Aluminum, we strive to attain excellence through teamwork. Our team-like structure calls on each employee to perform their job with skill and precision. When we do this, we are successful. These lessons are learned in high school sports every day. Logan Aluminum salutes our young athletes and is proud to sponsor this broadcast of high school sports on WRUS. We're Logan Aluminum. We're committed to our community.
Second quarter fixed to start. Correction again. It was Morrow the entire time that made the touchdown run. I got confused on my own call, and so that's on me. So Morrow with the 75-yard kickoff return. Russell going to take over 1st and 10 to start the second quarter. They're 36, and we'll let Chris give the stats after this play. 14-7, Cougars in front, 1st and 10 Panthers. We're going to send Noah Stovall wide right, Nurse wide right, along with Gardner, and then Morrow wide left. Armstrong to the right, and 2-2 out of the gun. Coach Benton calling out a change of plays. And 2-2 goes back to get the snap. Going to dump it off. Going to be completed to Gardner. Now trying to get upfield at the 40. Gardner out of bounds around the 45-yard line. Gets on him and the Cougar. That's a tough place to go down. They pop up, and we're in Logan County territory around the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Christopher.
Really, really nice play. Nice reception. That's that same play that the Cougars ran, that little screen. He got a break, he got a block, and he took off, and Elijah Hawkins made him pay for it. Through one quarter, the Cougars amount 102 yards of total offense, 37 on the ground. Holman was 5 of 8 through the air for 65 yards and a touchdown. Russellville managed 11 yards of total offense, 2 on the ground. McCage was 2 of 3 through the air for 9 yards, so a total of 11 yards. And the most important stat of all, 14-7. Logan County leads the Panthers after 1.
Trips to the left, single receiver right. Armstrong to the left. 2-2 out of the gun. 1st and 10 at the 44 of the Cougars. 2-2 going to pass again. And it's deflected and almost caught by a lineman. It probably worked out good that he didn't catch it. Incomplete. And I think 2-2 was looking at the wrong man. Nurse was open, and he was throwing it away from Nurse.
Yep, I agree completely. Nurse was open in the left flat over there, running a little out route. And it was a nice job. I believe that was Shoemake, the 6'1", 250-pound senior, got his paw on it for the Cougar line.
Bring up 2nd and 10 now at the Cougar 44. 11:48 to go, second quarter. Again, Cougars in front 14-7. Russell with the football. Great night for high school football here in week 3. Great crowd and much Cougar. Feel like I'm at least somewhat coherent tonight. Trips to the left, single man to the right. Shotgun for 2-2. And I believe Gardner's in his backfield this time. Snap, quickly screen it over to Morrow. He dropped it, hits it right in the hands, but he was looking downfield to run before he caught it. And that's the first lesson. Got to catch it first. Incomplete, 3rd and 10.
Yep, can't run without the football, and I don't know if he heard footsteps or just was looking for green grass downfield. But again, JB, we talked about it. You had some success. You get a first down, you move the football, but now you've had 2 incomplete completions in a row. It's 3rd and 10. You're just 16 seconds into this second quarter.
That's right. And you're one where if you get 5-6 yards, you can justify going for it, but you got to get those yardages first, because I think a 4th and 10, you've got to punt it away. So Coach Benton's going to talk about it. We'll take his time out with him. 11:44 to go, second quarter, 14-7. Cougars in front. Russell has the ball in Cougar territory. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUF.
Are you having trouble sleeping at night? Do you get too hot or cold? Maybe you roll to the middle of the bed. At Crabtree Furniture, we can help you solve these problems with Restonic. The Restonic mattresses showcase an outlast cover, keeps your body temperature more constant. Many of the mattresses feature the marvelous metal, the beefed up section in the middle of the mattress that prevents dipping and sagging. This means no rolling into the middle of the bed. Come see us for a great night's sleep. We have queen sets starting at $298.
Back here at Ray Stadium after the timeout, 3rd and 10. Okay, Chris, your Coach Benton, what are you calling?
And we talked about running the football and how that shortens the game by running the clock, but you also can't be too predictable. We talked about the screen game being an extension of the run. One thing that we haven't seen so far to this point in this game, and we haven't seen a whole lot of this season, is actually running the quarterback. And so I wouldn't be surprised to see something here where you spread the Cougar defense out and you let your talented and athletic quarterback, 2-2 McCage, try to make a play.
Trips left, single receiver right on 3rd and 10. We need to get 5 or 6 here to have a chance to decide to go for it on 4th down, in my opinion. Gardner, the running back to the left. 2-2 back to pass. Got time. 1-on-1 to against Logan County, in my opinion.
Yep, and honestly held him the whole way. They could have got him. Number 4 for the Cougars is Deshaun Payne. He was in press man coverage on this right side. Bodied up with him immediately, and then once he got the move, he just grabbed hold and rode him for 15 yards. The official never threw that flag, but then waited for the ball to be in the air to throw the pass interference.
And it's one of those two in the NFL, you got to look back to the ball. You don't necessarily have to in high school, but he never did anything else but hold it.
Yeah, he just ran
through. It was about as easy as the call you could make. That should give us the first down. We'll wait on the spot as they're going to mark it at the 29-yard line.
And again, important to note, in high school football, it's not a spot foul.
Correct.
And so it's just your average ordinary penalty. And so in a lot of cases, the defensive back is much better off to grab hold and take the PI.
Absolutely. Especially going to give up 6. Force them to get it on another player, too. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the Cougar 29. Going to go 3 receivers left, 2-2 in the gun, Armstrong to his left, and then Stovall again on that one-on-one coverage out to the right.
Different corner on him this time. Going to give him a little more space.
Tutu's going to dump it off. Oh, he just fumbled. Did he fumble there? No, they're going to call it incomplete. Looks like we threw it behind our receiver, but it falls incomplete, intended for Gardner. And it'll bring up 2nd and 10, and it probably worked out best that it was incomplete.
And again, we got to figure this out, JB, because that's the 3rd or 4th ball that we've had hit a receiver. And is it they're looking downfield? Is it they're hearing footsteps? Is it Tutu's throwing at 95 miles an hour? Is it a combination of all of those things? But these all seem to be catchable balls that we're not coming away with, and in so we're really shooting ourselves in the foot.
11:34 remaining, so we've run several plays here, not even taking 30 seconds off the clock because it's been incomplete, penalty, incomplete.
Right.
And if it was last week's heat, I would be very upset just from the pure fact of the clock not there. 3 receivers left, single to the right, same formation. Armstrong to the right of 2-2 in the gun. And whistle. That's going to be a false start against Russellville.
Yep, that's going to be Morrow lined up wide left and just jumps the gun there. He's going to get 5 back.
And I'm not saying you've got to play a perfect game. With stuff like that, there's no reason to have a penalty.
Yeah, there's nothing happening at that point.
Right. The ball is now back at 34, 2nd and 15, needing the 19-yard line of Cougar territory for a first down. We'll stick with that same formation. And 2-2 out of the gun on 2nd and 15, 11:34 remain. 2-2, back to pass. Hold there, no penalty. Got a man downfield. He's there. Does he catch it? Oh, he's just out of his reach. He had to turn to the opposite shoulder. Made a heck of an effort to try to come underneath it and just comes up a little bit short. That's Gardner out wide.
Yep, and again, a nice thrown ball that time by Tutu McKay. He threw it to the outside to allow his player an opportunity to make the catch. Just couldn't bring it in. So a game of inches, just missed that one. There would have been a big play for the Panthers, and instead it's 3rd and 15. And again, we've just now hit the 11:28 mark.
Yep. 3rd and 15.
Every play in this quarter has been an incomplete pass.
Yep. Good point. And 2 penalties on top of it. Again, I don't know if we're in punt territory, but you'd really like to see 6 to 7 yards here to make 4th down a little bit more open playbook for yourself. Going to go 2 receivers either side this time. Try to spread that defense out a little bit further. Snap, 2-2, back to pass. Got time, got a man down the middle, overshoots him by a million yards. And it was Morrow right there in the flat, just wide open and nowhere close.
Yep, and Tutu's coming to him saying, I wanted you deeper. Well, there's no way to get that kind of depth because then you're running into the coverage.
Right.
The Cougars had gone to a too-high safety look. They had dropped them back because it's 3rd and 15. They're deeper in the zone than they probably should have been, so there's plenty of room right in the middle, and he comes to a good soft spot in the zone, and Tutu overthrows him by 10 yards.
And it's one of those 2-2 also is stepping into the play. I mean, there's some pressure, but he's stepping into the play, which should help a quarterback. That's frustrating. Looks like the Panthers going to line up and go for it here on 4th and 15 instead of punting it away. And they better work quickly as the play clock probably ticking down on them. And the referee is counting, so it's getting real close. Got to get a snap off here, 2-2. Does get the snap off, no penalty. 2-2 back to pass. Got a little time. Throws it up. There's a man there, but also a Cougar, and it falls incomplete. So Logan County will take over at their own 34. 1st and 10 with 11:17 to go in the second. And that's why I said you got to get 5 or 6 yards because you had no play there for the 15.
And when we talk about, and Coach Mikey Benton talks about the senior skill players for these Logan County Cougars, I believe it was Harper Butler that was back in coverage that time for the Cougars, could have made the interception, but he didn't.
Yep.
Because it's way better field position if I let that ball fall. And so he could have easily picked that off, added his own personal stats, but instead let it fall and, frankly, kind of let the Russell bench know, I let you have that one because we're going to get the ball here instead of back here.
That's right. I mean, it'd have been around the 10-yard line.
Right.
He bought his team 25 yards. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right, shotgun for Holman. Hawkins to the left with him.
And the last thing you want here if you're the Panther defense is a quick score.
Holman back to pass, empty backfield as he forced Hawkins out wide. Got to complete the pass wide field, 40, 45. quickly almost to the 50 is Butler. And it'll come up just short of the midfield, but it's enough for a first down. And we've got a penalty marker down, so hold everything for a second.
And it's right at the line of scrimmage. Ineligible receiver.
Okay, it's Logan. We'll back him up. All right, Chris, so they start with most offenses, so explain for everyone. Center, 2 linemen either side.
Right.
Sometimes Logan County shifts during the play before the snap and goes 3 linemen offset, 1 to the other side of the center. Why is that? What are they trying to accomplish?
Well, it's similar to, if you think about the old Kim Berry days when we used to run, power right or power left, and you would have an unbalanced line. You would still have like a guard and maybe an end, and then you had 2 tackles on the other side. Well, what they're doing, because they're in the spread, is they're going to have center guard. They still move the second tackle.
Okay.
And so it's still two tackles to the right, and that's what happened in that play where the call was ineligible receiver downfield. What happened was that was designed to be a screen. It was a longer screen, further downfield, and on that pass play, that extra tackle got further than his, 4-yard window or so that they've got within the line of scrimmage.
Makes total sense. Okay. 2 receivers either side. Shotgun for Holman. Hawkins to his right. One more question on that offset when we get done with this play. Little pitch screen pass to Yates in the open field. Panthers are there, but can't get to him, and Yates is going to get the first down at the 45-yard line. They'll give it to 44, but he'll be right there, and that is a pass play to Yates.
Yeah, and it's just that little pop pass where he runs in the front of the quarterback, catches the football, and Yates is just such a good athlete. He runs through 3 Panthers to get the yardage. Now, there is a penalty flag on the field, and I got a sneaky feeling it's going to be for some post-play activity.
Absolutely. So they're going to give Logan the first down. They whistle will show that. Now waiting on the actual penalty.
And I think that's probably going to be against Logan the way they're walking backwards.
Yep. And it was way after the play.
Yeah.
There must have been some talking that the referee did not like. So that's going to take them first down at the 44. We'll back them up probably to the 29. And it'll probably be a 1st and 10 at the 29.
Right.
Actually is what will happen. Okay. The last question I have on the unbound. What are they doing to not get a false start and making it clean that they can still get up and move before the snap?
So you can get it as long as everybody comes set, and then you're set for a full count before the snap of the football. It's no different. You may remember these really old days before your time, John Brett. The Dallas Cowboys used to do this thing where they would stand up and go back down into their set.
Yep.
Same kind of thing. It's a timing thing from that standpoint. And so as long as they are allowed to come set for a full count before the snap, it's perfectly legal.
Cougars in the gun, fumble, ball back. Holman has to fall on it inside the 20 at around the 18-yard line. So they'll lose about 11 on that play and bring up 2nd and a mile after the bad snap.
So a big play for the Russellville Panthers defense. Let's see if they can make that count, as the bad snap is going to put the Cougars in a hole here, 1st in Chaco. It should be 2nd in Chaco, right? Yeah, that was.
And credit Holman, he did the right, just fell on it.
Right.
Knew he didn't have a play, save the drive as best you can, take the loss.
So the ball was originally at the 29, so all the way back now to the 18, so a loss of 11 on the bad snap.
Correct. Empty backfield for Logan County, sending 5 receivers, going for the home run ball, single coverage one-on-one. Cougars, Panthers are there. Panthers deflected, incomplete. Great effort by Darden. Almost came up with the INT. Does fall incomplete, 3rd and long.
Really good job by D.K. Darden and his brother Coco over there encouraging him because he went up and high-pointed it. Coco says, next time, young fella, you come down with that one. You protect us. Let's get this ball back. But a great play by Darden. But again, really nice thrown ball by Holman.
No doubt. Right on target, and Darden made a great play. And again, that's the one part where I do favor our Panthers is our secondary can stay with those receivers for most of the night. We've had some bad plays, don't get me wrong, but secondary is pretty strong. 3rd and mile, to the right, running back to the right of Holman. Cougars going long. Got time. Going to throw it up. Got a man. It is caught at the 30. He needs the 39. Quickly to the 35 and 36 before he's down. It'll bring up a 4th and 3. So now, Coach Adler, what does he want to do? Hard count. Go for it. He's got options.
Yep, and give credit where credit is due. That is a big-time throw by Rich Holman. He is throwing that football outside of the number. There's the timeout.
Coach Benton really needed to take one there because Logan County was lined up ready to snap it. At 9:30 to go, 14-7 Logan County. They've got a 4th and 3 at the 36 of their own. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Goals are important. Individual goals, team goals, daily and long-term goals. At H&H Sheet Metal, our goal is to provide our customers with exceptional service without compromising our core values. By helping them achieve their goals, we both win. By participating in high school sports, young people learn the value of setting goals, then working hard to achieve them. H&H Sheet Metal is proud to sponsor our local schools and proud to sponsor this broadcast on WRUS.
Reset. We've got a 4th and 3 for Logan County at their own 36. Cougars up 14-7, 9:30 to go before half. Logan County does receive to start the third quarter, just for note. Hopefully the Panther D does not jump here and just let the Cougars at least take the snap. Snap is taken. It's a fumble back to 25. Holman's got a foul at 23. And that's the reason why you don't go for it like that. Huge break for Russellville. They've got great field position at their own 23, or Logan's 23, down 7 points.
And, I think the conversation now with the young quarterback Holman is, look, in that situation, it's 4th and 3. I appreciate the fact that you're trying to protect the football, protect possession. But, yeah, you pick that up and try to make a play. An incomplete pass moves the ball further along than you falling on it back there and giving up another 8 yards.
That's right. The defense put in a bind here. They're going to mark it at 24 officially. 9:18 remaining. 14-7. Cougars in front. Russ would love to see a score here. Take a shot, Chris?
Absolutely, especially over here on this right side with Stovall again with the same corner on him.
Up the heel.
Yep. I want to make this cornerback over here guard him without holding him.
2-2, waiting on his snap. Takes it, going to hand off to Armstrong. Up the gut. Good running room, good hold. Gets to the 21. So he'll gain 3 on the first down carry and set up a 2nd and 7 at the 21 just outside the red zone.
Don't mind it at all. Go ahead and take your 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Even when you're in the spread formation, if you can grind out 3 up front, it's a good way to go about it. Now that gives Armstrong officially 6 carries for 4 yards. Whew. Tough sledding.
It's work up in the middle of the box, does it not? 2-2 all the way across the field. Coach Benton gets the call now all the way back to the huddle. On 2nd and a long 7. Going to stand. 2 receiver. Oh, wait. Hey, nope. Still don't know. Still not sure. Okay, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 2 men in the backfield with 2-2 out of the gun. Snap. Going to be Armstrong again. Armstrong to the 20, and that's about it. So he'll gain a couple more. Get to the 20-yard line and set up a 3rd and I'd say a short 6.
Yeah, and Armstrong tried to go to the right side that time. Again, it's a numbers game. Cougars are playing pretty much a base 3-4, so 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers. And when you're running out of the spread like that, you're looking at it saying, okay, 3-4, if we spread them out, if they're going to run 2 safeties, well, that means that we've got 6 men in the box. We feel like we've got an advantage, but those Cougars are so tough up front, and they're really sending those middle linebackers. So it's like they're sending 5-on-5, being very aggressive from that standpoint, and they're doing a nice job plugging up the middle.
Trips left, single receiver right. Shotgun for 2-2. Back to pass here on 3rd down. Going across the middle, got a man, and it's great defense. Deflected incomplete by Delaney right around the 5-yard line.
Yep, Delaney had great coverage on his hip. I believe that is number 5, Gardner, and was just with him step for step, and then just came in and knocked it away exactly how you play it.
Calling that play there, Chris, on 3rd and 6? Or are you trying to get another 3 yards and open the playbook on 4th down, or what you thinking? Obviously, it's easy to say on an incomplete pass now,
right.
But
I don't mind the play call necessarily, but I still want to see McCage's athleticism unleashed a little bit. I don't necessarily want him trying to throw on the run. That's a lot to ask of a relatively young quarterback. But he's athletic. Let him use some of those skills.
4th and 6, big play here for the Panthers. Back to pass is 2-2. Got a little time. It's deflected at the line on his pass throws. He was looking for Nurse out wide. It will fall incomplete. And the Cougars give us the ball with great field position, and we're only able to gain 4 yards out of it. And they'll have a 1st and 10 with Logan County around their own 20-yard line with 7:34 to go before half. Logan County leads 14-7.
And only managed to take about roughly a minute and a half, minute 40 off the clock with that drive. So, again, you're not doing the job of shortening the game. You're giving Logan County the ball back with 7.5 minutes. It's a one-score game right now. A score there by the Panthers is huge, but even taking 4 minutes off the clock, 3 minutes. I mean, if you just run the play clock down, if you're running the football and run the play clock down every time, and you only get 3 plays, you get as many seconds off the clock as we did on that drive.
Yep, exactly right. A lot of time left here. Logan County still has all 3 timeouts in their pocket. Russell just 1 now. And are we in a water break here? Is that what we're doing? Or a helmet issue? Because neither team has broken the huddle. All right, let's take timeout with them. 7:34 to go. Logan's up 7. You're listening to High School Sports on WRUF.
This is David Guine of Riley White in downtown Russellville. We are proud to support this broadcast of high school sports because we know our young people work hard every day in the classroom, on the practice field, and at game time. Their effort today will reap the benefits for years to come. We understand the value of hard work because we strive daily to be your total health care solution. Whether it's prescriptions, home oxygen, diabetic supplies, or medical equipment, Riley White is eager to earn your business.
Jacob White, new tailback in, gets the handoff on 1st and 10 from the 20, gets to the 23-yard line, so he'll gain 3. Looks like it was just a referee-called water break that we had to play stoppage. So 2nd and 7 are coming for Logan County.
And tailback came in to replace Hawkins, who did have a helmet issue.
Gotcha. That may have been the problem, too. Holman going to throw it up top, complete to Delaney, right at the first down marker. He's tackled by Tutu, about a yard past the 30, and to the 31, so first down for Logan County.
Let's see if Coach Todd Adler a little more methodical this time with the offense. You know, I said that while we were at break, JB, Logan County's not taking that shot yet, and you kind of expect them to. It looks like we got a Panther cramping up on the play. Is that 2-2?
I think it's 2-2. All right, we'll take another one with him while they come out to stretch him out. 6:59 remaining second quarter. It's 14-7. Logan County, they've got the ball 1st and 10 at their own 31. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUF.
This is Tracy Gilbert with First Southern National Bank, and I'm proud to have served in this community for going on 40 years. As a bank that's been a part of the Russellville community for over 100 years, we've seen many changes, including joining the First Southern National Bank family. As we celebrate First Southern's first 40 years as an organization, we know any achievements we have had are because of the customers we have worked alongside. We look forward to spending the next 40 years and beyond serving you.
For more information, visit fsnb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Price Funeral Home in Lewisburg is proud to sponsor this broadcast of high school sports. These young people represent our community, and we are happy to support them. At Price Funeral Home, we value honesty and integrity, lessons these young people learn from their teachers and coaches every day. Good luck from Price Funeral Home in Lewisburg.
Thanks for listening to WRUS Russellville, Kentucky.
2-2 pops up, walks off on his own power. Little wobbly, but that's cramped, so I'm sure we'll see him back in a play or two. Holman going to hand it off to Hopkins. Penalty marker down, probably coming back. Big hole pass forward.
They're going to say they blew it dead.
Oh, stopped it completely.
Yep.
So that'd be a false start then if it's not a hold.
Yep.
So that'll just back him up 5 from the 31 to the 26 and bring up a 1st and 15. Good break because he has 15 yards each.
Yeah. Hawkins came off the right side, full steam ahead, and Summerall is in the game right now at linebacker for the Russellville Panthers. The Logan County Cougars now 5 penalties for 45 yards. Russellville with 4 for 35.
6:53 remains. 14-7 Cougars. 1st and 15 for them at their own 26-yard line. 2 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Holman in the gun. Back to pass. Looking downfield for Yates. This is pressure, so he rolls right. Keeping a man on him. Got it. Open receiver, and he dropped it right around midfield. I think it was intended for Butler. And Butler hit him in the hands. He had 2 or 3 yards with no one around him, and it falls incomplete. And that just breaks your heart if you're Logan County.
Well, and again, rolling to his right, that's a big-time throw, 30, 35 yards downfield for Ridge Holman. I mean, he's made a couple of really impressive throws tonight. Young man, like I say, big frame. He's 6'3", 6'4". A sophomore. He puts some extra weight on, but a strong arm and making some really good decisions, placing the ball really well tonight.
And knowing how to run the offense. Been impressive to watch him play. Going to hand it off to Hawkins. Hawkins quickly to the 30. Hawkins still diving to the 32-yard line, so he'll bring up about a 3rd and 9 for Logan County after the penalty. And I know he's playing hard-nosed football, but why is Hawkins so dirty? Like his whole left side of his jersey is like covered. Don't know where he got that one from. Maybe it's the pavement marks,
right?
Marks.
It may be.
Coach Adler changing plays at the huddle on 3rd and 9 from the 32. 2 receivers either side. Holman going to dump it off to the Yates. Got some blockers. He needs the 39, and he's going to get it and more past the 40 to the 50-yard line. We'll mark him out at the 48, and, man, we're there. Yates uses his speed and quickness, and a quick pass and catch is a huge gain in the first down for Logan County.
And Yates, again, we talked about, I said human Swiss Army knife because he does it all and does it well. But the one thing that, unless you've watched him on film, the one thing that is deceptive is his speed. He is way faster than you expect.
I mean, lightning quick right there. Made that move, and we were out of control. Takes the handoff, quick screen over to complete this time to 22 and hitting. Makes a man miss at the 50. Another man miss and gets all the way to the 47-yard line before he's tackled in Russellville territory. Still gained 5 or so on the first down catch.
And again, as you see this Cougar offense picks up momentum, and they start to go again with a little more pace. You know, they're getting their play call in. They're moving quick to the line of scrimmage. They get set. Coach Adler has an opportunity to survey the defense, see if he wants to make a change, but then it's quick to snap, quick to go.
2nd and 5 at the 47. 3 men in the backfield with Holman. Single receiver either side. Be a pitch play over to Yates. We'll spread the field, got some holes. 30, 35, 30, and down there. But this should be a hold against Logan County and bring the play back.
And there's going to be a penalty against the Russellville Panthers at the end of the play because we're really proud of ourselves.
Oh, great. So not a face mask, unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Great.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Lovely.
After the play, and unsportsmanlike. So there's going to be a hold back here around the line of scrimmage, actually behind the line of scrimmage, really, judging by where they're standing and where they marked it.
Interesting where they decide to land here. Ugh. Again, beating yourself right there. You got the hold. It's going to go in our favor.
So are they going to go from the I think they're going to mark the hold back from the line of scrimmage, maybe.
I think they're going to mark it back from the 50. That's where he's standing at the 49. That should be a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, but the ball is at the 47.
Right, but it's where the hold took place.
I understand that, but the ball is at the 47, and I feel like he's ready to start walking from there.
So why is the official standing at the 49 talking to him?
I don't. Well, and why did the white hat go all the way over to the other side and not talk to Coach Mikey Benton? Okay, he's walking it back from. So there's the hold, and they're going to put it at the
43.
43.
From the line.
Now they're going to do 15.
Oh, terrible. So gets it to the 37. That would not work. That would be 16 yards. And a first down for Logan County. So all that gets the first down for the Cougars in Russell territory at the 42-yard line. 43. Back to pass to Holman, looking for the home run ball. Got a man downfield, so is the Panther. 2 penalty markers come out, and Logan County makes the catch inside the 10-yard line.
He catches the ball. The flag is thrown for defensive pass interference. It's 2 defenders over there for the Russellville Panthers. I believe it's Delaney that still maybe comes down with the football.
Wow, what a catch with the penalty marker, and it should be first and goal for the Cougars at about the 9-yard line.
Pass interference is called against the offense. That changes everything.
Interesting. All right. So back it up. 10 yards from the 40. So it should be placed at the 48 of Logan County, based on, my math.
Well,
it's shady.
And for folks that are listening or watching at home, just, to keep in mind, this is a 14-7. It's a one-score game with 4:47 to go in the second quarter in a game where, make no mistake, the Cougars came in as the heavy favorite.
Yes. And it's a 15-yard penalty, but earlier when we got the pass interference, we only got 10 yards. Because I remember thinking that didn't sound right. The ball's now back at the 43-yard line of Logan County, but a big hole by Hawkins. Hawkins on his feet 30. Hawkins trying to beat verse 20. Hawkins down at the 5, and another penalty marker is down at the 35-yard line.
Sideline warning is going to be called against the Logan County Cougars as Caden McKinnis got run over.
I'm going to hire him back now next week at the bank. Thank you for getting the penalty, Caden. I can't wait to talk to him tomorrow about that. That won't affect it, though. It'll just be a warning.
Yeah, but did affect Coach Todd Adler and his blood pressure right now, because you certainly don't want another one.
And a personal foul penalty against Russell for a horse collar.
Okay. So,
lots happens last 2 minutes.
Yes. So it's going to end up with really, really good people. The ball's going to be on what, 1 or 2 yard line for Logan County? It's going to be first and goal at about the 4 or 5 yard line.
I think they're going to move it to the 2 now, or the 3.
I was just going by the yard marker over here.
Yates quickly gets to the 2, now the 1. Yeah, I'd say it starts at the 3 and he's down to 1.
Yeah, that sounds good.
4:10 to go before half. Logan County trying to tack on another score here at the 1 yard line, second and goal. Yates again, right up the gut. He should score there. Yes, right on the official, but yes, touchdown. 4-7. Yates on the 1 yard run with 4:04 remaining in the half.
And again, as we talk through this and all that's going on in this second quarter, JB, the Panthers, I just said, hey, it's a 14-7 game. They're the heavy underdog, but now just that quick, you get a penalty, you get a big play, a huge run by Hawkins. Yates punches one in. Now it's going to be a 2-score game, and knowing that Logan County gets the ball back to start the third.
Ballou for the kick, a bad snap, and so she's going to barely get rid of it. That's not on her. That's on the snap. No good, incomplete, or no good on the try. 20-7, Logan County. 4:04 to go, second quarter. That's the Panther football on WRUS.
This harvest season, Pennyrail Electric reminds us all to make electrical safety a priority and plan ahead. Here are some tips to keep in mind. Training your team is vitally important. When working near power lines, always use a spotter. If your machinery does come into contact with an electrical line, unless there's a fire, stay in the cab. And always call 911 immediately to report the accident. Pennyrail Electric, empowering our members and the communities we serve since 1937.
Roy's Barbecue on Sarah Lane in Russellville always gives their very best when it comes to preparing the best home-cooked food in the area. Whether it's that delicious barbecue they're famous for or that delicious catfish or fried chicken with all the trimmings. Roy and all the personnel encourage all of the young people representing Russellville and Logan County High School to always give their very best, whether it be in sports, band, cheerleading, or education. Good luck, Panthers and Cougars, from Roy's Barbecue on Sarah Lane in Russellville.
Logan County approaching from the 40. Onside kick attempt. Russell does a great job and falls on it and recovers it at the 48 of their own. I believe that was Cross that fell on the football at the 48-yard line. First and 10 for the Panthers, Christopher.
Cougars take 9 plays to go 80 yards. A lot went on in that 80 yards, forwards and backwards a couple of times. They probably had to gain 120 to get the 80. 3.5 goes off the clock. Because of the bad snap, the loose kick was no good. Cougars lead the Panthers 20-7, 4:04 left in the first half.
Ball is at the 48 of Russellville. So good field position again on the onside try.
Yeah, really nice job by the Panthers on covering that. And had to recognize and kind of expect Coach Todd Adler, the gambler, that he might try to do that there, trusting in his defense and knowing that he gets the ball back to start the third.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Panthers working left to right on the dial this second quarter. Armstrong going to get it on the first down try. Going to get the midfield at the 50. So gain 2 on first down and bring up a 2nd and 8. I like it. Positive yards, first down, makes these next 2 plays a little bit more doable.
Right. He's got 8 carries for 8 yards now. There's Armstrong. It's been a tough road for him. But, again, those plays, not only do they run clock, but he's gotten some positive yards out of it. And, again, you've got to do that to keep the defense honest, because otherwise they just drop 8, send their 3 linemen, and, make you try to pick them apart with way more defenders in the secondary.
Yep. 2nd and 8 from the 50, right at midfield. Snap, 2-2, going to roll to his left. Christian's been asking for all day long. That's the 45, the 40, now the 39. First down for the Panthers in Cougar territory. Chris, I give credit to you, sir. Great call.
I'm available.
Man.
Not only am I an electrician that can turn on the lights, now I can do it from up here. Right?
I'm the all coordinator.
Totally.
Okay.
So I'm sure that the audience listening would love that kind of insight. Isn't that what the XFL did?
Good point.
See, it'd be the same thing.
Good point. Go ahead, call this.
We can make this.
And do the work, like call it legit play. Come on.
You want me to call what I think Mikey Benton's going to call, or what I would call?
But call the like the.
Okay, it's going to be strips left, Y2 banana.
Y2 banana. Got it. And we're going to have an official timeout for water, or what are we doing here, friends? Mr. Official, signal to us. Let us know. Timeout. Official timeout. Water break. We'll take one with them. 2:32 to go before half. Russell's got a timeout. Trail 20-7. They've got the ball 1st and 10 at the Cougar 38. You listen to Panther football on WRUS.
Making connections that mean the most is the motto that LTC Connect stands by. That's why providing fiber technology to its customers is more important than ever. Fiber allows customers to work from home, do schoolwork from home, transfer large files, and more through a seamless connection. And it's more resilient to weather conditions, too, so you never need to worry about lost service. LTC Connect is here to ensure you have a connection to the people who mean the most.
2:32 remaining before the half. 20-7. Logan County. Russell got the ball 1st and 10 at the Cougar 38, and the touchdown before the half, Chris, would go a long way heading into the line.
Absolutely. If you can get this back to a one-score game. Again, as the Panthers, you're the underdog. The longer that you can stay within punching distance, the more confidence you've got, and the more that you let some of that doubt creep into the favorite.
Absolutely. That's what you want. Them getting questioned at halftime about what's going on. 2 receivers going to go left, single to the right, in big open space. I'd be looking for Stovall.
Yep.
1st and 10 at the 38. 2-2. Into some trouble. Trying to get Stovall. Might as well take off and run. We love it. He gets out to the 35 before he's tackled. And instead of nothing, we get 3 by 2-2. Staying on his feet and being active.
That's right. Look downfield. He faced the pressure, so he did a good job eluding the pressure. The play call was what you were looking for, JB. It was Stovall wide to the right, one-on-one coverage, way outside the numbers when that wasn't there. And 2-2 felt pressure. He stepped up into the pocket. It forced him to the left. He picks up 3 or 4 yards, lives to fight another day.
Ball at 35. 2nd down. Panthers right now plenty of time, but in a couple plays or 2, if we keep moving the chains, that's when we'll have to start picking up the pace. Clock at 1:40.
Panthers do have 1 timeout left.
Single receiver left, 3 to the right. Snap, 2-2, looking, got a man complete, right at the 1st down marker and out of bounds. That'll stop the clock, and it goes to the Gardner. No, it's Morrow.
Kevin Morrow.
1st down for the Panthers inside the 30 and around the 28-yard line.
Cougar secondary giving a big cushion to Morrow. He took advantage of it, got him in the back pedal. Soon as the defender turned his hip, he just turned around and stopped it. Give me the ball. Let me get out of bounds.
Strip right, single left. Gardner in the backfield. 2-2. Passing again. Under some pressure. Gets rid of it. And, yeah, he was just didn't have a good grip on the football. A lot of pressure there. And it just falls incomplete. Clock will stop at 1:21. 2nd and 10 at the Cougar 28.
And looks like we got a Cougar player that is down on one knee.
And a penalty marker is down.
Oh, I missed the flag.
It's right by the
it's right
player.
by the injured player. Okay.
So that certainly. He pops up. It's Hawkins, I believe. It's the leg that he's trying to point around.
See what they're walking it back against the Panthers. I'd like to see a call.
All the way back to the 44, though?
Is that a chop?
As it goes, because we're going to call the penalty marker to 35. Jeez.
So what was I never saw a call.
A loss on the play to the 34, then 10 more yards to the 44. Wow. And I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, no, I never saw a signal from the white hat. And the reason I say chop is just because the young man was holding his leg, and it was right there at him where they threw it as though it was an illegal block because it was thrown at his feet.
Snap, 2-2, back to pass. Looking for the home run ball. It's a wobbly one. Got a man there, and it's out of bounds. Don't fall down, boys.
No. There's a railing there.
Tomorrow, as he goes into the railing, and he comes up hurting. He hit that railing hard, and it does fall incomplete there around the 10, and now more penalty mark. This one's going to be against Logan County, and this is what you talked about in the pregame. When the chippiness starts, it starts to build, and which team can kind of overtake and be a little smarter.
Yep, and this is where, again, you would expect some of your senior leaders for the Logan County Cougars to step up and calm down some of their guys, kind of grab them and pull them aside and say, hey, let's tighten up here. Again, we've got a 2-score lead, and we're the favorite. Let's act like it. Still got that Panther player down. I do, again, believe it's Morrow who ran into the fence over there, the railing over there, and he's being seen to by the trainers.
We'll take a break, come back as we check on him. Minute 13 to go, 20-7. Logan County is in front of Russellville, and they're calling the penalty marker against us. On both, okay. So
I love those.
All right, we'll take a break and be back. Listen to Panther Football on WRUF.
Enjoying life and all it has to offer is easier when you're healthy. For decades, the primary care physicians at Logan Memorial Medical Group have provided personal, compassionate care in the expected and unexpected moments of life. From primary care to general surgery and orthopedics, we're committed to improving life and health in this community we all love. Logan Memorial. Be well, live well. That's why we're here. To find the right primary care doctor for you, visit LoganMemorialMedicalGroup.com.
I'm Tammy Collins, Chief Financial Officer of Auburn Bank, inviting you to come see us in our brand new location, 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. Just like our community, Auburn Bank has experienced exceptional growth in recent years, which made this new facility necessary to offer the highest level of customer service you've come to expect. So please, come see us at Auburn Bank, where serving you comes first. 404 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville, and now 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Pitch play to Gardner, and he's going to get it up a couple yards to the 44-yard line. So let me reset as we go. Morrow is still down for hitting the rail. They went ahead and kept playing, and we got another personal foul penalty just against Russellville. We thought it may have been offsetting. It wasn't, so it's now ball is back to the 41-yard line of Russellville. We just ran a pass play to Gardner for 3 yards to the 44. Now Gardner down with the cramp. It'll bring up a third long, but Logan County has called a timeout because they want the ball back with 1:05 to go. We have at least one more play left. Third down at the 44. We need all the way inside the Cougar 20 for a first down.
And when you think about what this rivalry is, JB, and you think about community, the young man goes down cramping up. The first person out there to stretch him out was Derek Jackson, the defensive coordinator for the Logan County Cougars. He's, by the way, the Russellville alum, who runs out to check on the young man and to stretch him out until the Russellville crew can get there. And so, again, it may be a little chippy. There may be some trash talk, maybe a little extracurricular activity around the edges. But at the end of the day, we're all one community.
Right. We all care about each other. Right. We don't want anybody hurt. I'll talk as big trash as anybody, but I don't want you hurt.
And Morrow is up now, and he's limping, but he is making his way under his own power down the Panther sideline.
You know that hurts, too. All right, third down at the Panther 43. We need the Cougar 18 for the first down, minute 5 to go. I just run the ball here.
Yes.
2-2, going to roll to his left. Looking downfield. Throws an interception at the 50. That's not what you want to be able. That's why you run the ball there. Ball will be out of bounds at the 48 of Russellville and the Yates INT. And Cougars have 2 timeouts, 58 seconds to work.
JB, you remember talking to Coach Mikey Benton after the Butler County game?
I do.
At the end of the first half, the Panthers got the ball late, and Coach Benton decided to take a chance, throw the football. There was an interception, led to a score in a game that the Panthers were still in at that point. And Coach Benton said afterwards, that's on me. I got to learn from that, and I got to grow. And we saw that aggression, a little too aggressive that time, come back out, try to throw a pass on 3rd and 37. It's going to bite him.
Yep. Back to pass is Holman. Looking downfield for the home run. 2-2's there. Can he catch up to him? He does not. He Yates at the 20. Yates makes a move on 2-2. He's bringing down. Yates on his feet at the 15. Yates on his feet at the 12 and finally down with 46 seconds remaining. And that's Yates just being an athlete. 1st and 10 Cougars.
Yep, and 2-2 McCage is down again with a cramp.
Good gosh.
And he just, Davin Yates just completely ran circles around.
Yep, 46 seconds to go. 20-7 Logan County, and the Cougars have it 1st and 10 at their Russellville 12-yard line, looking to tack on here at the end. And not only going through the pass play there, but again, we talked about don't hurt ourselves tonight. And the times, I'm not saying Logan County wouldn't be winning, but the times we have really hurt ourselves right there. An interception may lead to 7 points, and instead, we run the ball, they call timeout, we punt it away, they've got to go 80 yards instead of 47.
Well, and in a worst-case scenario for the Panthers, if they score here and they get the ball back to begin the 3rd quarter. And so you're giving up 2 for 1 in possession and the opportunity to put 2 more scores on the board. Potentially this could be 34-7 before the Panthers see the football again.
That's right. Great point. Still stretching 2-2 out. Logan still has plenty of 2 timeouts, 46 seconds. They've got plenty of time to run 4-5 plays to try to get in the end zone from the 12.
And again, you just see with a play like that, the athletic ability of Davin Yates.
Absolutely.
He comes up with the interception to get his team the ball back, now comes up with the big play, makes 3 Panthers miss as part of it when he should have been down by all rights, but just makes a great move. And I'm sure that the cramp on Tutu's part was part of him not being able to bring him down. But Yates is just such a gamer. You see him do that week in and week out.
He's a playmaker. Yep. That's what it comes down to. He has a knack for the football. They're going to help Tutu off the field. He's walking, but got his arms around 2 different trainers. As he'll need some bananas or something at halftime. Ball at the 12. Logan County going 2 receivers to the right, single to the left, 2 men in the backfield. Holman, your quarterback, in the gun. Going to hand it off to Hawkins. Nope, going to quick screen it over, complete at the 15. Receiver almost falls down. Russellville knocks him down at the 5, down to the 2, and another penalty marker down. So it'll be enough for a first down, but hold everything. We've got a penalty.
It's going to be a hold.
Back it all up. Pass was completed to Holloway. He almost fell down at the 15.
Right.
Stayed on his feet, got to the 2, but the penalty marker comes in at around the 7-yard line. That should back him up to the 17. Hold against Logan County.
Yeah, Grass Monster got Holloway at first. Looked like he was going to fall down. He's able to regain his feet, make a great play, but all for naught, is just going to come back because of the hold.
32 seconds now, and the beauty of him staying on his feet, it did kill some clock.
Exactly.
So wind that clock, 30 seconds rolling, and snap coming. Holman going to throw it over the middle to Yates. Got him at the 10, inside of the 5. Yates right there and down. Timeout, Coach Adler, with 20 seconds. That'll be 1 timeout remaining. It's 20-7. Logan County still can get a first down at the 2, and they've got it at the 5-yard line where it'll bring up just now 2nd down, right?
Yes.
Okay. Second and 3 from the 5 with 20 seconds to go and one timeout. So,
Well, and again, in this scenario, when you look at the clock and you figure, okay, 20 seconds, you've got you still got one timeout. You can run the ball at least
twice.
one more. Yeah,
right.
Once or twice. So that part of the playbook is still open. Of course, any pass play is still open. So there's legitimately the Cougars' opportunity to run 2, 3, or 4 plays in 20 seconds. This tight end.
That's right. That's the timeout. Second and 3 from the 5. Holman going to go empty backfield here. Boy, a sack would go a long way.
Yeah, how about a bad snap? Seeing 2 of those tonight.
Cougars going to shift. Offset to the left. All receivers but one to the left. Going to quickly dump it off to Hinton, and he's going to walk in and score. Easy peasy, 6 points, 14 seconds to go. Second quarter, 26-7.
Yep, Hinton comes in motion right to left, and then just continues on once the snap is made. Finds himself in the flat, wide open. All he has to do is beat one Panther to the pylon, does that with ease, and I believe that the Cougars are going to go for 2 because of the missed extra point earlier.
And, as Chris said earlier, get the ball second half. Trips tight. Running back to the right is Hawkins. Single receiver left is Delaney. Holman going to roll to his receivers. Got a man. It's completed. And it is to Butler, and the 2-point conversion is good. We'll take a break and be back with Logan County now leading 28-7 right before the half. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
When it comes to your health, Yates Pharmacy is the MVP, most valuable pharmacy. Whether you need prescription medication, a vaccination, or over-the-counter remedy, at Yates Pharmacy, they'll go the extra mile to get you back on your feet and back in the game. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. They're open weekdays from 8:30 to 5:30 and 8:30 to 1:30 on Saturdays at 432 Hopkinsville Road in Russellville. Call anytime at 270-726-8451.
Summers and Son Funeral Home proudly salutes the young people of this great community. Generations of Rangers, Tigers, Rams, Cardinals, Bears, Cougars, and Panthers make up this place we call home, and we are honored to serve you. So dig deep, give it all you've got, and know we're rooting for you every step of the way. Summers and Son Funeral Home, 210 North Thurston Drive, Russellville.
Back at Ray Stadium right before the half. Kirby. Onside kick again. Ball is all around the field. We need to fall on it and finally do it the 38-yard line. So we'll see what the Panthers do here, but should just take a knee and head to the locker room.
Cougars take 44 seconds off the clock. They run 4 plays to go 47 yards. The 5-yard touchdown pass, Holman to Hinton. Then the 2-point conversion is Holman to Butler. With 14 seconds left, Cougars lead the Panthers 28-7.
Well, so saw Mikey throw the INT or call the play with INT earlier. We saw it against Butler County here. I think you just get your knee and get out of here.
Yep. Yep, not a whole lot to gain here. Even if you scored here, if you threw a 62-yard touchdown pass and you made it 28-14, I don't think the risk is worth the reward.
We're spread out. Tutu is underneath center, though. Takes the snap, knee goes down, and that will be halftime. Stick with us for half. We'll break down our first half scoring, our stats. We'll get scores from around the area, which we've not updated well at all because both teams are playing in front of us. Usually we're always paying attention to another game, but that is halftime. Logan County leads 28-7, and we'll get the ball to start the third quarter. Also, the Panther Band will come out and perform their great show as well. You're listening to High School Sports on WRUS.
Get in command with the LTC Connect Commander app. It's free, simple, and easy to use, and gives you inside access to what's happening with your home internet. Plus, with the optional LTC Protect suite, you can add even more protection by restricting certain websites, managing content, and setting time limits. The suite also adds an extra layer of protection against viruses, malicious websites, and more. Download the free app today and contact LTC Connect for more info on the Protect suite.
Are you having trouble sleeping at night? Do you get too hot or cold? Maybe you roll to the middle of the bed. At Crabtree Furniture, we can help you solve these problems with Restonic. The Restonic mattresses showcase an Outlast cover that keeps your body temperature more constant. Many of the mattresses feature the marvelous metal, a beefed-up section in the middle of the mattress that prevents dipping and sagging. Come see us for a great night's sleep.
Crabtree Furniture. It's carefree at Crabtree.
A funeral service should be an event that honors and highlights your loved one's life. It should be both meaningful and memorial, and as unique as the individual being celebrated. The service should reflect the personal values, interests, and experiences. All those things that form the rich tapestry of a life worth celebrating. I'm Will McCormick of Price Funeral Home, and along with Jason Raleigh, we understand the importance of creating a meaningful funeral service. For more information, visit pricefuneralhome.com.
Greatness never settles, and Purina has been leading the feed industry with a dedication to animal excellence since 1894. Your Russellville Southern States Cooperative carries Purina feed products for poultry, cattle, horses, and more. Let their experts help you select the right feed and replacement mineral plan to keep your animals healthy and growing. Whether you need feed for pets, chickens, pigs, rabbits, horses, or cattle, your Russellville Southern States team can help you find the best nutrition program for all the animals you care for. Southern States, 209 North Bethel Street, Russellville.
You're tuned in to WRUS, Russellville, Kentucky.
Back at halftime, where the Panthers trail the Cougars 28-7, and what was a lot of frantic moments there at the end of the first half, with the Cougars scoring a couple scores there right before half that extended the lead out. So how did we get here? First off, 3:51 to go, a 6-yard Yates run, and Ballew's extra point made it 7-0 Logan County. Then just 13 seconds later, Morrow for Russellville took it 75 yards on the kickoff to the house. Bloodworth's extra point was good, and it was 7-7. Then Logan County adds a touchdown with 1:23 to go in the first quarter, a 21-yard Holman to, is Dillard's pass, maybe? I can't read my own hand. Delaney. That's Delaney. I can't read my own handwriting. Was good, and then the extra point by Ballew made it 14-7. That ended our first quarter. Then that was the score for quite some time. Russell had a few shots. Logan had a few shots, but then Logan adds at 4:04 to go in the second, a 1-yard run by Yates. The bad snap made the extra point not good, made it 20-7 Logan County, and that's where you were hoping we would get to the end. We had a chance to drive, got some penalties, and all of a sudden we throw an interception, and then Logan's in business from the Russellville 47-yard line and quickly goes down with a minute to go and scores with 14 seconds remaining on a 5-yard Holman to him pass. The Butler conversion on the 2 points, the Holman pass to him, was good, and it was 28-7 Logan County, again, right at halftime. And that's where we are now before our Panther band takes the field with the Cougars up 28-7, and we'll get the ball to start the third quarter. We'll take a break, come back. Chris will have the stats for you when we return. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
As a leading global supplier of injection molded automotive components, Venture Plastics provides our community with cutting-edge jobs in an ever-growing market. Venture employees enjoy competitive pay and excellent benefits, including health insurance and retirement. To learn more about joining the Venture Plastics team, visit jobs.flex-n-gate.com. That's jobs.flex-n-gate.com. Venture Plastics is proud to be a part of this community and sponsor this sports broadcast on WRUS.
I love Lewisburg Banking Company, and now I love Flex. It's the newest innovation in banking in Logan County. Live video tellers are ready to serve all my banking needs from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Or I can use it as an ATM 24 hours a day.
Lewisburg Banking Company is proud to bring you this convenient new technology with our hometown touch and can't wait for you to take your turn to Flex.
Lewisburg Banking Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Russellville EPB SmartNet is a locally owned and community-driven power provider. But what does that mean? It means we operate and exist to serve you, our customers and community. Our employees and board members make decisions with you in mind and with a goal of keeping your electric service reliable and rates as low as possible. Being locally owned means we're focused on supporting economic growth and prosperity for the community we serve. Russellville EPB SmartNet, your local power provider.
H&H Sheet Metal offers clients all over the country the capability and expertise to complete the job. With an experienced workforce over 100 strong and the equipment and skill to do the job right, we will accommodate our customer, whatever the need or time frame. For over 2 decades, H&H Sheet Metal has been a supporter of our local schools, and we are proud to sponsor this broadcast of high school sports on WRUS.
Teamwork is the ability to work together toward a common vision. It's the fuel that allows common people to attain uncommon results. At Yates Pharmacy, they believe you, your doctor, your insurance company, and your pharmacy must work together to ensure your health and well-being. Their job is to make sure you understand what you're taking and why. Then they'll work with your insurance company to get your medicine at the lowest price possible. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. Yates Pharmacy, 432 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville.
Welcome back to Ray Stadium, Kent Barrett Field, where the Russellville Panthers trail Logan County 28-7 at the half. Looking at some statistics first for both teams, we'll start with the visitors. The Logan County Cougars amassed 260 yards of total offense in the first half. They have 76 yards on the ground. Holman is 14 of 19 through the air, 2 touchdowns, 184 yards in passing. The Cougars finished with 8 penalties in the first half for 80 yards. The Russellville Panthers, 62 yards of total offense. They have 26 yards rushing. Tutu McCage is 4 of 16 through the air for 36 yards and an interception. Again, 62 yards of total offense for Russellville. They've committed 8 penalties for 83 yards. So the two teams have combined for 16 penalties for 163 yards. Individual numbers now. First for the Logan County Cougars. The leading rusher is Davin Yates, 7 carries, 23 yards, and 2 touchdowns, a 6-yarder and a 1-yard plunge. Actually, leading rusher in terms of carries. Leading rusher in terms of yards is Hawkins, who's done the yeoman's work. He's got 4 carries for 85 yards, but no scores on the ground. White had 1 carry for 3 yards when he had to come in when Hawkins had a helmet issue. They have had 3 bad snaps that have forced 3 sacks, have the Cougars. Has been a negative 35 yards on those 3 plays. Again, Holman is a very efficient 14 of 19 with 184 yards and 2 touchdowns. The leading receiver is Davin Yates. He's got 4 catches for 78 yards. Then you've got Hinton. Hinton has 4 catches for 41 yards, including a 5-yard score. Jack Delaney has 3 catches for 36 yards, including a 21-yard score. You also have Harper Butler with a catch for 19 yards. Elijah Hawkins with a catch for 5 yards, and Hunter Holloway 1 catch for 5 yards as well. For the Russellville Panthers, the leading rusher is Tutu McCage, the quarterback, 2 carries for 14 yards. Armstrong, 8 carries for 8 yards. Gardner, 2 carries for 4 yards. Tutu through the air is 4 of 16 with an interception and 36 yards passing. Gardner, the leading receiver, 2 catches for 22 yards. Then you got Nurse with 1 catch for 7, and Morrow 1 catch for 7. The most important statistic of all, the Logan County Cougars lead the Russellville Panthers 28-7 at the half, and they will receive the second half kickoff when we resume play as the Russellville Marching Panther Band takes the field under the direction of Mr. Caldwell, the baddest band in the land. They made it there to the Kentucky KMEA state championships last year. The furthest that the Russellville Panther Band has ever made it in state marching band competition, and have a very exciting field show for this 2023 campaign. And so if you are watching by way of YouTube, enjoy the sights and sounds of the Russellville Panther Marching Band. This is High School Sports on WRUS.
Folks come from miles around to eat at Roy's Barbecue. Delicious pulled pork, barbecue beef, ribs, or chicken. Plus, Roy's mouth-watering catfish, burgers, club sandwiches, and daily specials. All served with tasty sides like baked beans, white beans, coleslaw, and potato salad. Finish it off with a slice of homemade pie or one of Roy's one-of-a-kind fried pies. Hungry yet? Head to Roy's Barbecue, 101 Sarah Lane, just off the Russellville Bypass. And the Little Pit, 414 Franklin Street, Russellville.
I'm Tammy Collins, Chief Financial Officer of Auburn Bank, inviting you to come see us in our brand new location, 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. Just like our community, Auburn Bank has experienced exceptional growth in recent years, which made this new facility necessary to offer the highest level of customer service you've come to expect. So please, come see us at Auburn Bank, where serving you comes first. 404 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville, and now 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
For decades, Logan Memorial Hospital has provided personal, compassionate care in the expected and unexpected moments of life. From adolescence through adulthood, orthopedic care to emergencies, we're committed to improving life and health in this community we all love. Visit loganmemorial.com to make an appointment or find a provider today. Be well, live well. That's why we're here. Logan Memorial Hospital.
Want faster, more reliable internet? Penny Rail Electric is proud to help power EnergyNet Fiber Internet service. Stream your favorite shows, game with unlimited data, work from home, or power your home security with a reliable EnergyNet connection. EnergyNet has gig-speed fiber internet packages starting at just $59.95 per month. And we offer local support. Check GoEnergyNet.com to see if EnergyNet Fiber Internet is available in your home.
Back at Ray Stadium, still waiting for those great marching Panthers to take the field, and they're out there just waiting on them to fire it up. Got 4 minutes to go here before that ends. They better get to it. Some scores from around the area. Franklin Simpson up on Allen County. Scottsville 28-7. That game's on into the third quarter. Warren Central, last update I got over Butler County, they're winning 16-13 at half. That game is in the third, but I've not seen an update lately on that one. Then Warren East and Barron County. What about this one? 6-0 Warren East, end of third. That game is flying along because there's been no points scored. Glasgow was up on Monroe County 20-0 at the halftime. And then, Chris, the game kind of everybody in Western Kentucky is kind of saying, okay, how good are they?
Right.
Paducah Tillman Mayfield, 14-14 last update. That was about 30 minutes ago, and there was about 3 minutes left before halftime. So there's probably some adjustments there. But, man, sounds like it's been a really good football game over there. I think that game's in Paducah tonight, 14-14 Paducah over Mayfield. I'll confirm that. Yeah, Paducah Tillman's got it. And both, they're in the Cougar district, and the Panthers play them in Week 10. So that will be a great opponent. And also, former Crittenden County coach, Coach Thompson, is their head coach now. So
found a score from Hopkinsville Christian County. Looks like Christian County is up 16-13 with 2:55 left in the half. That was about 15 minutes ago.
And that's it when they get done playing tonight.
Yeah, that's the last time those two teams will ever meet.
Yep.
Yes.
And now they're claiming it's the Christian County Tigers is what will be
And they the Christian County Tigers, and they have combined the colors. I don't know if you saw that. They're going to do some sort of some sort of blue, orange, and black.
Okay.
They're just bringing it all together. And then they dropped that whole academy thing that they were talking about doing. It's the Christian County Tigers. And by the way, interesting note, don't know that this will have any impact on anything that's about to go on here, but my phone just said that rain's going to start in 5 minutes.
Well, now we stopped the clock at halftime, so the clock stopped with 3 minutes ago, so we may be here even longer than we want to be. But, I know a few folks in Hopkins, we probably all do, but they said that is the news as of this week, that it's the Christian County Tigers. Right, yes. So it could change again completely, but that is the news as of today, which I found quite humorous. So, a lot of good games. College football officially first week fires up. Tomorrow had some games last night and some more tonight, but that should be a good week of football.
As a side note to football, let me ask you, JB, because you're like me, you've got a lot of friends in the Bowling Green area. If you are a Spectrum TV customer and you woke up this morning, Friday morning, before college football kicks off this weekend, with no Disney channels, which means no ESPN at all as college football starts, how happy are you with your cable provider?
Is it the FCC that finds you here?
Yes.
I'm not unhappy that I don't want to find it.
Thank you. Yes. It would not be a pretty situation. And so a lot of folks woke up this morning really unhappy. And I'll be honest with you, somebody knows some of the inner workings of how that whole thing works. It's really not a Spectrum thing. I mean, right. it's the providers, it's the Disney's, the ESPN. They raise the rates and basically hold you hostage until you come back to the bargaining table to agree to pay it. And so that's kind of where we are. But of course, when everybody wakes up this morning with no ESPN, who are they calling? They're calling their provider.
How smart is ESPN having a contract expire right before? Because they know they're going to get the first one. One football update for you, Georgia Tech leads Louisville 20-13 in the Bron Harris starting the third quarter. So, I think was the favorite on the road on that one. So, interesting note there. All right, we'll take a break. The clock has stopped for 3 minutes, so we'll probably come back, talk a little bit more, and take another break at some point. But Logan County leads our Russellville Panthers 28-7 at the half. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
This is David Guine of Riley White in downtown Russellville. We are proud to support this broadcast of high school sports because we know our young people work hard every day in the classroom, on the practice field, and at game time. Their effort today will reap the benefits for years to come. We understand the value of hard work because we strive daily to be your total healthcare solution. Whether it's prescriptions, home oxygen, diabetic supplies, or medical equipment, Riley White is eager to earn your business.
At Logan Aluminum, we're committed to our community. We're happy to support our young people by sponsoring this broadcast of high school sports on WRUS. Every day, Logan Aluminum operates using principles and values expected of each team member to ensure our company is successful. Just like a sports team, all our team members play a vital role in our success. Best of luck to the Cougars and Panthers from Logan Aluminum.
Scott Waste Services is proud to be the exclusive provider of residential, commercial, and industrial garbage collection for all of Logan County, including the cities of Adairville, Auburn, Lewisburg, and Russellville. We are glad to be a part of this great community and happy to support this broadcast of high school sports on WRUS. For all your waste disposal needs, call Scott Waste at 270-783-4016.
Hi, this is Tracy Gilbert with First Southern National Bank, here to share with you about our new Fed line. We are excited that this new technology allows us to offer quicker transactions, extended hours, and shorter wait times for our customers. You can now access many banking features from the comfort of your car, while live video teller delivers the same high level of exceptional customer service we've offered for the last 40 years. Come experience a new way to bank with us.
For more information, visit fsnb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Summers and Son Funeral Home proudly salutes the young people of this great community. Generations of Rangers, Tigers, Rams, Cardinals, Bears, Cougars, and Panthers make up this place we call home. And we are honored to serve you. So dig deep, give it all you've got, and know we're rooting for you every step of the way. Summers and Son Funeral Home, 210 North Thurston Drive, Russellville.
We're at Ray Stadium tonight where the Cougars are leading the Panthers 28-7, and got to be careful here. Cougars get the ball to start the third quarter, so definitely don't want them to add on as we start our third quarter that quickly, because that could push this thing away. Panther Band just now wrapping up their show, and we're counting down to halftime, so we may have to make an adjustment, get another break in there before our third quarter begins, as it takes a few minutes to get them off and let the Cougars and Panthers warm up to start our third period. Great night, Chris. Weather-wise, compared to last week, thank you, dear Lord, up in heaven.
Amen.
And also, great crowd, great night for the community, and just, again, Russellville, besides the last 3 minutes of the ball game, we're right in this thing. It's 14-7.
Yeah, exactly. I remember, and I'd have to look back, but I feel like it was like 4:48 to go in the second quarter, and it was a 14-7 game.
Correct.
So, I mean, we were midway through the second quarter, and it was a one-score game, and it just kind of got away from Coach Fenton and the Panthers there in that last 4.5 minutes or so. And so really got to tighten things up right here, because this offense for the Cougars is going to come out. They're going to look to tack on something really quick, again, to keep the momentum on their side and try to go ahead and put the Panthers away. And you'll notice that the Cougars didn't even go to the dressing room, the building off the field here. They just stayed down in the end zone, said, hey, we'll just go down here and talk. We'll stay out in it. It's a little cooler probably out here than it is in that building. And we'll just hang out now. They're down on the field and getting loose, as are the Russellville Panthers.
Yep. So I assume, I'm going to wait before I take my break, but I assume we're going to put 3 more minutes on the clock. And I'm going to wait before we do that just to confirm that. But hopefully you're watching, too, on the Russell High School YouTube page.
Yes, it is. It's actually, if you'll search on YouTube for RVK, you'll find it there. I know that some folks are tuned in that way. They're able to watch the game and listen to the broadcast from WRUS. And so thanks if you're tuned in that way, or if you're tuned in through the WRUS AM or FM, the WRUS Radio mobile app, or around the world, WRUSradio.com. A lot of ways you could be hanging on and tuning in this evening for the Clash of the Cats.
All right, they're going to put 3 more minutes on it. So we're going to take a break and come back and hopefully be ready to play third quarter action when we get back. Take a break. Logan County up 28-7. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUF.
As a leading global supplier of injection molded automotive components, Venture Plastics provides our community with cutting-edge jobs in an ever-growing market. Venture employees enjoy competitive pay and excellent benefits, including health insurance and retirement. To learn more about joining the Venture Plastics team, visit jobs.flex-n-gate.com. That's jobs.flex-n-gate.com. Venture Plastics is proud to be a part of this community and sponsor this sports broadcast on WRUS.
Having to wait is inconvenient, especially when it comes to banking. We never want to be an inconvenience at Lewisburg Banking Company. Instantly issuing debit cards is just one way we are making banking more convenient. Stop by any of our 4 offices today to experience the convenience that Lewisburg Banking Company has to offer. Past, present, promises. Lewisburg Banking Company, serving Logan and surrounding areas for 125 years. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Take control of your property with the full selection of Husqvarna power equipment at your Russellville Southern States Cooperative. Husqvarna hedge and weed trimmers, blowers, chainsaws, tillers, and mowers. If you can use it in the yard, Husqvarna makes it, and Southern States has it. Plus, Southern States offers on-site service, too. Get equipment you can count on at a price you can afford. Save on Husqvarna power equipment now at Southern States, 209 North Bethel Street in Russellville. Southern States is currently seeking full-time employees. Apply in person today.
Russellville EPB SmartNet is a locally owned and community-driven power provider. But what does that mean? It means we operate and exist to serve you, our customers and community. Our employees and board members make decisions with you in mind and with a goal of keeping your electric service reliable and rates as low as possible. Being locally owned means we're focused on supporting economic growth and prosperity for the community we serve. Russellville EPB SmartNet, your local power provider.
After a 3-hour halftime, we may finally be able to start at 8:50 the third quarter.
Hey now.
Good gravy. Logan County up 28-7. We'll get the ball to start the third as both teams kind of finish their little warm-up period, and we head to the respective sidelines as Russell will have to kick off for them. Wouldn't do an onside kick, would you?
No, I would not.
Don't force it?
No. You don't want to give this offense that good a field position. Obviously, with the score late, they've got momentum. You give them the short field. Again, playing the risk-reward game, I just don't think the risk is worth the reward.
Yep, fair enough. And again, I think you got to stop them here. And if you could get a stop and score, the mindset shifts again. We're not out of it at that point.
That's exactly right. And that's the thing is you look at what the Panthers have been able to do to this point offensively. It's been very little. The 7 points came on a kickoff return. We've had some plays that have gone our way. We've had some big plays, but we've just not been able to capitalize anything that made us feel like we were effective in moving the ball. We've had, both teams combined for 16 penalties for 163 yards or something. And so, we've managed to, with whether it was an incomplete pass here or a penalty there, we managed to kill our own drive. And so the only score on the board for the Panthers is that kickoff return. And that tied the game at 7.
Right. We were right, and had a couple chances down 14-7 to tie it again. Just weren't able to do it.
Right.
All right, we're going to kick off at the 40. I don't know what took so long to get back on the field after the halftime, but fine. We're winning 8:52. Whoosh.
They don't have dinner reservations.
Obviously.
But it is.
You're cooking for me tonight, right?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks, babe.
It's grilled chicken sandwiches from the wonderful band, Concession Stand.
You're the band. You are the band.
Nothing but the best.
If this gets past 10 o'clock, you owe me like some food right or something. Big boy's going to eat. Well, 2-2 finally sets the ball on the tee, and we're finally ready for second half action here at Ray Stadium. Wait on the officials to whistle it live, and we'll take off. And
no, it's going to be a illegal procedure against the Panthers before anything happens.
How?
Don't really know.
I don't understand. No one. Oh, Chris, help me.
I can't. The official's giving the ball to McKay. He's not real happy about it either. Have you noticed?
Yeah, he's like mad. Like
he's angry.
What are you angry about?
That he has to look now.
And this official down here, your job is to call the play. What the heck, dude?
Here, let me give you your flag back.
You're Mr.
And he's still angry.
He's yelling at 18.
This body language. It's body language.
Jeez, dude.
Here we go. Let's play football.
Deep end-over-end kick. Going to send the Cougars back to the 15-yard line. They'll return it there. Quickly to 20, to 30, and a hit of steam for Holloway. Up past the 40, 45, and Holloway down around mid. He step out, yes, midfield. Great return by Hunter, and the Cougars have great field position coming out of the kickoff.
Yep, and that conversation, John Brooks, that we had about the onside kick, where the Cougars are getting the ball, maybe that risk and reward. It's going to be about the 49-yard line, where the Cougars are going to take over first and 10, 11:49 to go in the third. And let's see how aggressive Coach Todd Adler wants to be with his offense as they come out onto the field.
Ball at the 49-yard line.
And again, in the first half, Holman very efficient with 14 of 19 for 184 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's a solid game.
Oh, no doubt. Holloway fakes it, pass, complete. Delaney out of bounds, 45 of Russellville, so gaining 6.
That's Harper Butler on the right side.
Yeah,
that's all right. Delaney's on the near side there. Again, that little quick out, little quick screen there to the right side. You get your receiver, an athlete in space, and just allow him to make a move. Pickup of about 7.
Ball's 45 seconds and a long 3 or short 4. Handoff, moving and Jets kind of in motion to Hinton. Going to be short of the first down, but gain a few to the 43-yard line before being tackled.
And again, this Cougar offense, JB, we talk about it, you hear the different names, and you hear Hawkins and Delaney and Butler and Yates and Hinton. So many different weapons that they can use in so many different ways.
Snap. Third man through is Hawkins. First down and more. 35. Hawkins 30 and finally down around the 30-yard line. And the Cougars are running with a head of steam north to south. And we've played about 54 seconds. And it's a 1st and 10 for the Cougars at the Panther 30.
Yes, just real quick. They run 4 plays for 21 yards and just tick, 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 tick. The old matriculating down the field.
No doubt. 2 receivers inside. Yates going in motion from left to right, so 3 receivers right now. Holman back to pass, looking for Yates on the screen. Got tons of room at the 25, 20. Yates on his feet at the 18, and finally down by Nurse there.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes, sir. Ask away.
Since we are explaining things. 57 is pointing at his jersey right now. Surely that's what that penalty is, because 57 was at the 20 before the ball was thrown. There's no way that offensive lineman can be 10 yards downfield before the ball is ever out of the quarterback's hand. It's great play design. I love the little screen, the little backdoor screen to Yates. Love the play call, but there's no way that guy can be 10 yards downfield. And they're going to pick it up.
Yep.
How is that possible?
Wow. The screen has nothing to do with it, right?
No. That guy just, I would say that's an ineligible receiver downfield. In a pass play, I don't know how an offensive lineman can find himself 10-plus yards downfield.
Yep. Okay, ball's going to be at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10. Holman, back to pass. Looking for the end zone. Got a man down there. That's Delaney. Overshoots him by about a yard.
And again, pass was long by Holman, but a great spot because he was a legitimate back shoulder throw. He threw it to Delaney's back shoulder, wanting him to make the turn at the pylon, saying, hey, my guy is the only guy that's going to have a chance to catch this football.
Yep.
A really well-thrown ball. Incomplete. You live to fight another day, but you don't take a chance with the interception.
2nd and 10, 18-yard line. Going to hand it off to Hawkins right up the middle. Now pushing left inside the 20, now the 15, and about the 13-yard line. So he'll be in a 4-5 and bring up 3rd down. we'll give him 5 and get a 3rd and 5 upcoming in 4-down territory for the Cougars.
Now, Elijah Hawkins has gone over 100 yards in just 6 carries on the night. He's got 103.
Solid game and fairly quiet, but gets good yardage every time he touches the rock.
Well, he had the one big 52-yarder.
Yeah, that definitely helps.
Yeah.
Holman rolling right, looking for his 3 receivers down there. Under some pressure, breaks free of it. Stays on his feet, good run, decides to pass towards the end zone. Got a man, touchdown. So Brady's hitting in the back of the end zone. 6 more for the Cougars, makes it 34-7. 9:40 remaining 3rd quarter.
And again, credit to Ridge Holman. The young man coming into his own as a quarterback, rolls right, feels pressure, recognizes that he's got blockers there to help him out so he doesn't panic, doesn't lose his cool, continues to roll out, has faith in his blockers, looks into the end zone, realizes he's got Hinton wide open in the back, hits him on the number.
Hinton and Holman hook up for the 2nd time tonight. Blue on for the extra point. Kick is clean, plenty of legs, and it is good. 35-7, Logan County, 9:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Scott Waste Services is proud to be the exclusive provider of residential, commercial, and industrial garbage collection for all of Logan County, including the cities of Adairsville, Auburn, Lewisburg, and Russellville. We are glad to be a part of this great community and happy to support this broadcast of high school sports on WRUS. For all your waste disposal needs, call Scott Waste at 270-783-4016.
At Logan Aluminum, we're committed to our community. We're happy to support our young people by sponsoring this broadcast of high school sports on WRUS. Every day, Logan Aluminum operates using principles and values expected of each team member to ensure our company is successful. Just like a sports team, all our team members play a vital role in our success. Best of luck to the Cougars and Panthers from Logan Aluminum.
This is WRUS, Russellville, Kentucky.
Kirby approaching from the 40. Onside kick. Panthers fall on it. Do a great job at the 49-yard line. It's again cross on the fall down. Did a great job with the hands, and Panthers get good field position.
The Logan County Cougars go 7 plays, 51 yards. They take this 2:09 off the clock as Holman hits Hinton on a 13-yard touchdown pass. Blue's point after attempt is good. Cougars lead 35-7, 9:40 remaining in the 3rd quarter. JB, that 2-for-1 was exactly what we were talking about.
Yep, exactly. A score with 14 seconds to go in the first half. And again, in 2 minutes in the 3rd quarter when they received the opening kickoff. And that kind of puts this game away at 35-7. Panthers going to have to fight back really hard to have a chance here. Ball to 49, 1st and 10. And the Panthers will send 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, and shotgun for Tutu, with Owens as a split end right and Armstrong to the right. Snap, going to beat Armstrong, crosses the 50, gets to the 49 on the other end, so he'll gain 2 on the 1st down rush.
And again, run right up the middle for Armstrong. Does a nice job picking up positive yardage. And the clock will continue to run. Looks like he's going to be banged up on the play. Let's see if he gets stretched out for a cramp. Looks like he is.
The Cougar players.
Yeah, I think it's Hawkins.
Mad respect. All right, we'll take 30 seconds while they work on him. 9:24 to go. Panthers have the football down 35-7, early 3rd quarter. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Everybody needs a place to sit at the end of a long day. A favorite chair, maybe an ottoman, where you can put your feet up and let your cares float away. That's the way it is at Crabtree. Furniture shopping is easy at Crabtree Furniture. It's carefree at Crabtree.
H&H Sheet Metal offers clients all over the country the capability and expertise to complete the job. With an experienced workforce over 100 strong and the equipment and skill to do the job right, we will accommodate our customer, whatever the need or time frame. For over 2 decades, H&H Sheet Metal has been a supporter of our local schools, and we are proud to sponsor this broadcast of high school sports on WRUS.
2:24 to go. Third quarter, 35-7. Panthers trail the Cougars. They have the ball to the Panthers at the Cougar 49-yard line, 2nd and 8. And Armstrong pops up and is walking off slow, but again, just a cramp. We've seen several tonight with the heat still not cooling down. How's that rain looking, Chris?
It was just a little spot shower that was working. It was really weird. Our weather pattern is typically from the west. This was coming from the south, moving north, and it was just a little spot pop-up shower.
2-2 out of the gun. 2 receivers left. Takes the snap. Going to keep it himself. Not much running room. Had a hole briefly, but it closed quickly and no gain on the play. And it'll bring up 3rd and 8. Actually, they'll give him a yard to the 48, so 3rd and 7.
Looks like, actually, JB, just looking at the radar, that probably part of the western part of Russellville actually saw maybe a little shower, even over into the Auburn area. Corinth saw a shower. It's a pretty stronger rain activity over in the Orlinda area toward Barron Plains.
There you go.
So a little bit of rain is out there.
Ball at the 48 of Logan County, 3rd down. And the Panthers really taking their time here getting the play call in. Clock running at 8.5 to go.
2-2-3 carries for 15 yards on the night.
And the clock is already, game clock already counts. You better get that snap off quickly. 2-2 trying to get everybody in motion. He's got to snap it. You got to snap it. 2-2 gets the snap off fairly. Back to pass on 3rd and 8. Got a man, gets tripped up, incomplete, no call. Shouldn't have been. Nurse was the intended receiver. Brings up 4th down and go for it here, Chris?
Yes.
Kind of what I was thinking.
Yep. I mean, you got to. And again, and as we say that, they bring on the punt team.
Yep.
And so it further goes to show that we have no idea what we're talking about.
Correct.
That's why we're up here and he's down there. But again, you're down 4 scores at this point. I don't know if there's anything that you've got to lose. There is no way we have 11 on the field. I still think we have 10.
We do.
That's,
correct.
Yeah.
And we've got to burn timeout because
okay.
Oh, geez. 8:12 to go. 3rd quarter, 35-7 Logan County in front. Panthers going to punt, we return. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
This is Carly from Riley White Drugs in Russellville. Since 1959, we've partnered with residents in Logan County to improve your health.
This is David Guyon, also a pharmacist at Riley White. In 1991, we acquired Clinic Pharmacy at Graves Gilbert Clinic in Bowling Green.
Most recently, we expanded that partnership, opening Clinic Pharmacy Franklin in December 2017.
All 3 of our locations offer immunizations and handy drive-through services, plus interactive apps for refills and the ability to notify you when your prescriptions are ready.
We're downtown Russellville.
We're at Ray Stadium after the timeout by Russellville. On only 10 men on the field on the punt team, so now with 11, they're going to punt this thing away at the Cougar 48, trailing 35-7. Logan County is in front, and we've got 8:12 to go 3rd quarter.
We started with just 9 in the formation before somebody came on late, and even now after the timeout, we didn't have a full 11. Another person had to come on.
Low snap on the ground. Hallman does a great job not only getting rid of it, but punting it really well. And then we absolutely creamed the receiver when we called for a fair catch. So there you go.
Yeah, so really good job by Hallman to get the punt away at all after the snap. Did a really nice job, got an effective punt, forced the fair catch, which is, again, best outcome you could have hoped for based on that snap. Really good job of 0 net gain, but then we run through the receiver after he had called for the fair catch, and so that will be a penalty, and that will give them free yardage, the last thing that you want to give the Cougars.
Yep, so it's supposed to be at the 24 based on my count, and that should mark them up to the 39, and that's what will happen with 8:05 to go. Cougar's going to send 2 receivers to the right, single man to the left, now 3 receivers right. Hawkins in the backfield with Holman in the shotgun. Back to pass, looking, in trouble, and going to be sacked. Panthers get to him and bring him down around the 30-yard line.
Is that going to be 75? Is that Mr. Skylar Goodman, the 6'2 freshman, coming up with the big sack for the Russellville Panthers.
Big loss on the play. Got to him a couple times tonight. 2 receivers either side. Logan County going to spread out. Go unbalanced. Handoff. Going to be Hawkins. Quickly to the 35. Down to the 36-yard line. So we'll get a few of that back. Actually, that was 14.
14 is White.
My fault. Call the 4. Should have known the dirty jersey wasn't
right,
there.
see?
That's my fault. Davin Yates has got it too. Ball's at the 36. Third down. They need the 49 for a first. We roll under 7 minutes left in the third. Two receivers right, one to the left. Tight end left. Holman going to throw it complete. It is right at the first down to Hinton. And I believe he's going to get it at the 49-yard line.
It's going to be close. Yeah, just a nice little seam route to Hinton. Coming out of that split end position. Just run straight down the seam and kind of got man-to-man coverage. They're going to put it, spot it, take a look. And the Whitehead says, no, it's a first down. He had made up his mind that it was a first down when he came in. And if he had to move the football, he was going to move the football.
I'm good. First and 10 for Logan County at their own 49-yard line. Two receivers either side. Shotgun for Holman. Hawkins to his left. Back to pass. Looking downfield. Got a man. It's there. And it's overshot as the Morrow comes over to kind of deflect things away. Incomplete around the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that was incomplete. Hinton was the intended receiver on a goal route on the right side. And give credit to Morrow. I think just in crossing in front of him, he messed up the timing a little bit with Hinton and caused that to fall incomplete. But again, a really good-looking ball by Ridge Holman.
Second and 10 at the 49.
That was Holman's 25th pass attempt. He is 18 of 25 for 208 yards.
That's efficient.
228, sorry.
Snap, going to hand it off. And the jet sweep handoff there. Big tackle. The handoff went to Holloway. And a huge smash on the Panther end.
Sam Edge coming through for the tackle. First time we've called that young man's name tonight.
He got outside on the edge and brought him down. Very impressive.
Pun intended?
Yes. 100%. 44 back to the 44, so lost 5 on that play. Receiver right, 3 to the left. Holman rolls to the left with his 3 receivers. Going against the grain, throws it up. Again with an outstanding catch in traffic inside the 35.
And a great catch, yes. But Holman is rolling to his left.
Yeah.
He's a right-handed quarterback. Makes himself tall. He's 6'3", 6'4", but makes himself tall in terms of posture to slow his body down, to get turned, to perfectly position that ball so that Hinton was the only person that could catch it. Hinton makes a great catch to come down with it.
Unbelievable play. Thing of beauty. Holman going to dump it off this time. Completed to Delaney, and he's out of bounds around the 28-ish or so yard line and gained 3 or 4 there on the first down catch.
Right now, the Cougar offense just really making it look easy. And what you're starting to see, JB, and we talk about this sometimes, the difference between a 4A team and a Class A team. The Russellville Panthers right now are worn out. This defense is sucking wind, and the Cougars are picking up momentum because they've got so many weapons.
Coach Adler's just picking and choosing off his playbook what he likes to call here. Everything's working. Bad snap. Holman's got a fall on it at the 36-yard line. So we'll lose several there from the 28 to the 36 and bring up third down with 5:25 to go in the third quarter.
Starting to think that the young man has been told, if we don't get the snap cleanly, you fall on the football. Don't try to make something out of nothing. Don't try to get creative. Just fall on the football because there's nobody around him at that time.
Yep, 100% correct. Third and 12, and whistle. Is that a false start against Logan County? No, we're lining up offside.
Yep. He called it offside. Now,
who's lining up offside? Okay. Marking 5 more yards to the 30. And the Cougars need the 23 for a first down. Third down.
Holman had given the hard count in an attempt to draw the Panthers off. It didn't look like it worked, but it looked like apparently one of the Panther defenders was lined up offside to begin with.
Interesting. Cougars shift. So does the Panther D. Takes the snap. Holman back to pass. Going to dump it off. Completed to Holloway at the 30, 25, 20, first down and more. Down to the 15, inside the 10, the 5, and pushed out of bounds with the penalty marker at the 3.
I think it's going to be hands to the face by the offensive player.
Oh, okay.
I think on the stiff arm that Holloway may have gotten a handful of face masks. We'll see what the call is, but that's what it kind of looked like from here.
Ball out of bounds at the 3, and then we'll wait for the officials.
Holloway made a great move over here to get free and to get to the outside. Looked like he was using the stiff arm to work his way toward the end zone. Stepped out of bounds, but it looked like at one point may have actually grabbed a hold of it. So we'll see what the official call is. Face mask, Russellville. Face mask, Logan County. They grabbed each other's face masks, apparently. It was a fun dance they were doing. Don't know what it's called. We'll ask for Vez later.
And will you replay? You should go back, right? And replay from the original.
Yeah, we'll pretend like that didn't happen at all.
Go back to the 30-yard line.
Yes, because we couldn't decide, so none of that took place except time came off the clock.
Yep, that's it. None of it matters. Probably at the 31-ish, and they need the 23 for a first down. It's third down.
I believe that is called the disco face mask. That's the name of that dance, the disco face mask. So we're going to.
Good. That's a good song. Third and 8 at the 31. 2 receivers either side. Snap. Back to pass. Holman into trouble. Rolls to his right. Just gets rid of it. And they're going to say out of everything clean, no grounding. There was no receiver anywhere close.
No, but he
got it to the line of scrimmage. He was out of the pocket.
Yes, he checked all the boxes and threw the ball away.
Yep.
And so as you're working with a young quarterback and hoping to watch him progress and grow, that's a win.
Yep, you're right. You are correct. 4th and 8 at the 31.
And the Cougar offense stays on the field.
Snap, Holman out of the gun, trips to the right, looking downfield, got a receiver caught by Hinton once again at the 20. First down and more on 4th down, inside the 15, and the Canes will move it around the 13-yard line. I tell you what, he is a receiver.
Yeah, well, if you think about it, he's had, maybe 2 balls tonight, one that was just a straight drop early on, and another that just the timing got off because of a good defensive play. Otherwise, he'd have 2 more catches for even more yardage with Hinton. But again, this Cougar offense, just so many weapons, and we're watching the maturation process of Ridge Holman right before our very eyes. Hinton now over 100 yards. He's got 8 catches, 109, and 2 scores.
That's a good night.
Yeah, it's a pretty good night.
And I think Coach Adler wants a timeout. We'll take one with him. With 3:53 to go, third quarter, 35-7, Logan County, and they're driving deep inside Russellville territory once again. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUF.
I'm Tracy Gilbert, branch manager at First Southern National Bank. We at First Southern are a team committed to affirming the dignity and value of all our customers, and we will be responsible stewards of your money. First Southern's desire is to always deliver more than is expected and to actively strive to make our community a better place to live. Our goal is to treat you like we would want to be treated if we came to visit you at your home. Come see us at our home, 88 South Bethel Street, where we can deliver more than is expected.
First Southern National Bank, member FDIC.
Back here at Ray Stadium tonight, 3:53 remains third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Inside the Panther 15-yard line, they're up 35-7 after the timeout by Logan County. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. 2 now going left. Quick dump over, complete to number 4, and his knee was down. That is Payne, and it's going to be a loss of the play back to the 14. It started on the 13, catches it on his knees, automatically down, so loss of 1.
And looks like he came up, I think he may have landed on the football to knock the breath out of him. And Big David Owens, even though he was down, Owens couldn't stop himself, so he still kind of ran over him, tackled him after the play was called dead.
That will hurt. 2nd and 11 from the 14. Hawkins going to get it, hurdle a man, and push the pile forward to about the 11-yard line and bring up third down there. And flag.
Yes.
Oh, gee. Ooh, me. This game started at 7, right? Not 8.
That's correct. Okay. We started an hour earlier than last week.
Okay.
For the record.
Just checking.
Yes. Now, this is going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, yeah, okay.
Russellville.
Against Russellville.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be against Russellville only. It was Owens, I think. David Owens got tied up with a lineman. Did not like the way that he was treated and decided to retaliate after the whistle.
We're going to put it at the 5, and they still can get a first down at the 2. Snap. Holman going to give it to Hawkins. Almost trips and has a hole. Dives towards the end zone. We'll wait for the officials. Touchdown. 3:07 to go. Cougars 41, Panthers 7. On that 5 yards, gentlemen.
5 works for me, and Coach Todd Adler is going to send Ballou on for the extra point. I thought he might consider going for 2 here to get to the running clock, but instead does send out Ballou for the extra point.
All right, 41-7, 3:07 third quarter. Snap, set, kick is clean, kick is good. 3:07 to go, new score in the third. 42-7, Logan County leads Russellville here at Ray Stadium. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
At Price Funeral Home in Lewisburg, we strive to provide you with professional service at a time when you are most in need of capable and compassionate support. As an independently owned funeral home, we are committed to providing you with an affordable, quality service. Price Funeral Home has proudly served the people of Lewisburg and Logan County since 1948 and would be honored to serve you. For more information, visit pricefuneralhome.com.
Folks come from miles around to eat at Roy's Barbecue. Delicious pulled pork, barbecue beef, ribs, or chicken. Plus, Roy's mouth-watering catfish, burgers, club sandwiches, and daily specials. All served with tasty sides like baked beans, white beans, coleslaw, and potato salad. Finish it off with a slice of homemade pie or one of Roy's one-of-a-kind fried pies. Hungry yet? Head to Roy's Barbecue, 101 Sarah Lane, just off the Russellville Bypass. And the Little Pit, 414 Franklin Street, Russellville.
Logan County approaches another onside kick. Another great recovery there by Cross at midfield. Christopher.
The Logan County Cougars drive 61 yards on 13 plays. Take right at 5 minutes off the clock. Hawkins goes in from 5 yards out for the score. Blues point after is good. Logan County leads Russellville 42-7, 3:06 remaining in the third.
Now, with game pretty much in Logan's hands, Russellville offense, we really need some work here. We got to get some reps. That has been the real troublesome point for our defense. Has shown signs of greatness. Offense still lagging behind, and this is where we got to get some work in, Chris.
Yeah, well, and again, JB, when you look at it, you look at what we did first half, and really haven't had the ball a whole lot here in the third quarter. But what we've done is had a lot of incomplete passes.
Yep.
And, haven't gotten much going. Tutu, I think, has got 3 carries for 15 yards. Armstrong is like 8 for 10 or something, that, as far as carries for yardage. And we're still struggling to get 11 guys on the field.
Good gravy. There's you counting.
We've got 11 now. We started with 10, then we had 12, but then one came off, and now Coach Ben wants timeout.
No. 3:06 can't get lined up after the kickoff. Timeout, Russellville. 42-7, Logan County is leading in the third quarter. You're listening to High School Sports on WRUS.
Want faster, more reliable internet? Penny Rail Electric is proud to help power EnergyNet fiber internet service. Stream your favorite shows, game with unlimited data, work from home, or power your home security with a reliable EnergyNet connection. EnergyNet has gig-speed fiber internet packages starting at just $59.95 per month. And we offer local support. Check GoEnergyNet.com to see if EnergyNet fiber internet is available in your home.
2:46 remains in our third quarter. 42-7. Panthers trail the Cougars. Russell has it at midfield, 1st and 10 after the timeout by Coach Benton. Going to do 2 receivers left to the right this time, and Gardner going to be the running back with 2-2 out of the gun. Takes the snap. 2-2 back to pass. Looking down the middle. Got a man, and it hits him in the hands. Just not able to come up. Morrow with the catch. Just called incomplete.
It looked like Morrow wasn't expecting the football. Hit him in the right hand. Just looked like he wasn't prepared to make a catch that time.
Ball be placed at the 49. 2nd and 10.
Cougars are dropping back and playing, mostly zone here, playing with 2 safeties, 2 high safeties and playing zone, dropping back. The Panthers receivers have done a nice job most of the night of finding gaps. They just haven't been able to catch the football or make plays and get the completions they need.
2-2 back to the gun. Snap. It's low. Looking downfield. Got a man across the middle. It's complete. It's Darden at the 42-yard line. And Darden, I think, got a potential cramp, and it'll be about a yard and a half short of the first down.
Yep, he's cramping.
Oh, man. It don't take much right now.
No.
All right, we'll take a break while they tend to him. 2:46 to go. Got a 3rd and short for Russellville coming up in the third quarter. Logan County 42, Russellville 7. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
For decades, Logan Memorial Hospital has provided personal, compassionate care in the expected and unexpected moments of life. From adolescence through adulthood, orthopedic care to emergencies, we're committed to improving life and health in this community we all love. Visit loganmemorial.com to make an appointment or find a provider today. Be well, live well. That's why we're here. Logan Memorial Hospital.
Get in command with the LTC Connect Commander app. It's free, simple, and easy to use, and gives you inside access to what's happening with your home internet. Plus, with the optional LTC Protect suite, you can add even more protection by restricting certain websites, managing content, and setting time limits. The suite also adds an extra layer of protection against viruses, malicious websites, and more. Download the free app today and contact LTC Connect for more info on the Protect suite.
Darden pops up under his own power, walking off. Just a little limp with the cramp. Panthers have the ball at their Cougar 43. Need the 41 for the first down. 3rd down. And we'll send 2 receivers left. 2 more to the right, and 2-2 will be out of the gun with Gardner in the backfield. 3rd and 2. Snap. 2-2 going to take it himself and gets hit and absolutely dropped. Loss of 2 on the play. Back to the 45-yard line, so 4th and 4 there. Cougar sniffed that out immediately.
Yeah, big number 69, the senior Shoemake, comes right through the middle of the line as the nose guard fights off the center, and he's sitting in Tutu's kitchen before he can even think about moving the football. Man.
Tutu gets the play from the sideline and comes back over. 4th and 4 from the 45. Sending 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Shotgun for 2-2.
Another opportunity to take a shot with Stovall one-on-one over here to the right.
Snap. 2-2 back to pass. In some deep trouble. He's going to be sacked by Davin Yates. With a head of speed. And then spikes the football, and 2 penalty markers come down. Loss back to the 44 of Russellville, and that's where the Cougars will take over with 1:26 remaining in the 3rd.
And that's going to be a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Tutu McKay, who spiked the ball after he was sacked as Davin Yates came untouched off the right side and makes the sack. And so that's going to improve the field position for the Cougars.
And we'll let them mark it off and report where they should be from there. It'll be 15 more yards. And they'll put it down at the 29-yard line.
Russellville has 13 penalties, John Brett, for 128 yards.
And again, saw some hope there early on, that first half, and felt playing with them. Just kept kicking ourselves down. Minute 26 to go, 42-7. Logan County has the ball again. We're in the third period. They've got it at the Panther 28 after the penalty. Receiver either side. Holman out of the gun. 3 men in his backfield. Looking to pass here, looking to dump it off, complete to Yates, and Yates gets it immediately. Great timing by Nurse, and it falls incomplete.
Yep, good job by Brian Nurse to come in, step in front of the route, knock the ball away, as it was a pure timing route. Neither player had an opportunity really to come up with the football. They both just kind of got in the way of each other.
Warren Central does beat Butler 40-26 tonight.
Wow.
Final score. Yates goes in motion. And going to screen it out to him, make the catch in open field. He's at the 20, the 10. Yates towards the end zone. Get about a touchdown. 48-7. Davin Yates on the catch from Holman with 1:11 left in the third quarter.
And that was just, again, another little quick screen pass. Yates, 28 yards for the score. An easy pitch and catch. And Davin Yates, the human Swiss Army knife, does it all for this Logan County Cougar team. And again, JB, I can't emphasize enough. This is a young man that was the starting quarterback as a freshman, came into the year as a senior, most people thinking he would be the starter. But Coach Adler and his offensive staff have really kind of pushed the chips in on Ridge Holman, learning the job because it allows Yates to do things like that.
Yeah, field and make a great play. Blues extra point is clean, and it is good. 1:11 left, third quarter, 49-7, Logan County. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUF.
I'm Kim Candler, Office Manager at Auburn Bank. We are now open in our brand new facility at 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. While we are leaving the old building behind, we're taking with us decades of great memories and a commitment to provide the highest levels of customer service. So please come see us at Auburn Bank, where serving you comes first. 404 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville, and now 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Teamwork is the ability to work together toward a common vision. It's the fuel that allows common people to attain uncommon results. At Yates Pharmacy, they believe you, your doctor, your insurance company, and your pharmacy must work together to ensure your health and well-being. Their job is to make sure you understand what you're taking and why. Then they'll work with your insurance company to get your medicine at the lowest price possible. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. Yates Pharmacy, 432 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville. Thanks for listening to WRUS Russellville.
Gardner takes the kickoff return from the 20, quickly up to the 30, 35, and 37 before he is downed. And that's where the Panthers will take over with 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Chris?
Yes?
Want to update us? Oh, Dad doesn't have it. Got it. You want to update us on the score?
I can tell you that Holman found Yates on a 28-yard touchdown pass. The point after by Ballou was good. With 1:11 remaining in the third, Cougars take a 49-7 lead and get to that important running clock that we will see the rest of the ball game.
And that will end our third quarter after the kickoff return. The clock started to run, and the Panthers don't have to take a snap, and they will not. So at the end of three quarters, it's 49-7. Logan County in front. The Panthers will have a 1st and 10 at their own 37 to start our fourth quarter when we return. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUF.
At the end of the game, the final score dictates that one team wins and another team loses. But the final score doesn't tell you the whole story. What about that spectacular comeback, the tremendous effort, or the heartbreak of that one play that made all the difference? This is Brent Summers of Summers & Son Funeral Home. Our passion is providing services that tell the whole story, not just the final score. Summers & Son Funeral Home, here to serve you.
Venture Plastics is proud to be a part of this community and support Cougar and Panther athletics. We realize that young people competing today will be the employees of tomorrow. The lessons in teamwork, problem solving, and sacrifice they're learning now will make them great members of the Venture Plastic team later. So enjoy every second and know we're rooting for you.
To learn more about joining the Venture Plastics team, visit jobs.flex-n-gate.com.
Back here at Ray Stadium, 1st and 10 for the Panthers at their own 37-yard line. Trips to the right, single receiver left. Shotgun for 2-2. Back to pass, looking downfield, got a man, is there's Darden, and he makes the catch right at the first down marker around the 47-yard line. Great catch by him.
Through three quarters, the Logan County Cougars have amassed 389 yards of total offense. They've got 88 yards on the ground. Meanwhile, Ridge Holman, the sophomore quarterback, is 23 of 32 for 301 yards and 4 touchdown passes on the night. The Panthers have managed 58 yards of total offense, 15 on the ground. Tutu McCage is 5 of 18 for 43 yards and an interception through the air. The Panthers have 13 penalties for 128 yards. The Cougars, 8 penalties for 80 yards.
Thank you, sir. The second and just instant. They didn't give him the first down on that? My goodness. He was right there. Tutu back to pass on 2nd and inches. Now going to take off and run. He's got the first down at the 49 finally. So not sure why I won the case the first time, but that's the case the second time.
And now, John Brett, kind of what we talked about earlier. Now, as the running clock is set in, you know what you're up against here. The frustration kind of overflowed last time with the sack and Tutu spiking the football. So you want some positive things, a couple of first downs here. Let's try to finish the ball game out with the football, not give it back to the Cougars. Let's put together a drive, let the clock run, and, try to get some positive plays.
Yep. 1st and 10 at the 49. 2-2 in the gun. 2 receivers either side. Looking downfield. Now going to dump it off. Complete to Nurse at the 45. Nurse to the 40. Nurse to the 33-yard line. Nice pass and catch. Another first down for the Panthers with 10 minutes remaining.
Nurse gets up a little gimpy. He had shoulder issues last year, JP, and he's kind of working that arm. I hope that's not some sort of recurring issue for LeBron Nurse.
All right, scores. 31-21, Franklin beats Allen. 40-26, Central beats Butler. 7-6, Barron scores a touchdown with a minute to go and beats Warren East.
Wow.
Scoreless up to that point. 28-0 Glasgow final over Monroe. Paducah Tillman is leading Mayfield 35-28 with just starting the fourth quarter. And then Hopkinsville is taking the lead on Christian County 20-16, and then Murray beat Marshall 35-6. Good games tonight.
Yep.
Tutu back to pass on 1st and 10. In some trouble, rolls to his right. Now gets rid of it. Throws towards end zone. There's a hole there. They're going to call it on Logan County.
There's also a flag back here as Tutu McCabe got punished as he let the football go. Number 15 for the Cougars, sophomore Michael Hammond. As Tutu was throwing, he just laid the lumber, and I believe they're going to call probably a personal foul on roughing the passer there.
And there'll be a third foul as Stovall is going to get an unsportsmanlike conduct after the play.
Oh, okay. Is he the one that was held?
Correct.
So he was complaining about the call that he got.
Correct.
Okay. Just to clarify everything. So probably going to have 3 different flags here.
Correct.
Great. The good news is the clock continues to run.
Yeah.
Right? Just
and
keeps tick, 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 tick.
Yep. And good with it here.
Yep. While they conference, here we go. Here, you take this with you.
A lot to figure out from the 33-yard line.
Okay, so I'm going to take these 3 guys, and we're going to go to Roy's. You take those 4, and you're going to go to Slappy's. I want you to take these 6, and you're going to go to Arby's. We're going to meet back up at Pizza Hut later. And don't forget to go to Sofani's and get the football field. Then we'll go to the filling station for snow cones.
Roughing the passer, Logan County. That's penalty number 1, and now he's forgotten everything else.
Yeah, I don't blame him. And what's funny is that that's the signal that he gave, but the ball has gone backwards.
Now he finally saw the clock was running and stopped it.
Yeah.
It's taken 3 minutes to talk it out.
So he called one penalty, but then moved the ball backwards against the Panthers. So he hasn't signaled the penalty against the Cougar. He signaled the Cougar penalty, but then penalized the Panthers. So now he's saying, now wait, you've gone, now we got to go this way 30. You went back 15, now this way 30.
That's right. That's the way it's supposed to be.
And we're going to weigh these two, and 2 plus 2 is still 4. I have 5 toes on my left foot, 5 toes on my personal foul, and that's going to be against personal
Holding,
foul.
Logan.
Yeah.
Personal foul.
Yep. Unsportsmanlike. Russellville. First down.
Okay.
I got that one.
There you go.
First down.
And they're going to get the ball placed properly, I think. They're inside the 20.
Tick, 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 tick,
should be the 18.
Tick, tick.
They're going to put it to 17.
Guys,
so, hey, to be a yard off, let's give it up. Let's give it up, guys. That's great.
This late in the night, it's almost 9:40.
Bobby just starts on.
Yep. Yeah, we don't need a signal. Just go. Look, he's saying why did Bobby started 10 seconds ago. It's all good. It's that ESPN he's got. He knew he was going to tell him, so let's do it now.
7:25 to go. 2-2. First and 10 from the 17. Looking for the end zone, in trouble. Breaks free of one. I don't think he's going to break free of the second one anymore. Do a good job just getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Yep. Nice job by Cooper Parker, the 6'1 sophomore, to drag him down. Several of the Cougar second unit now in on defense with the running clock.
They're going to give him a yard to the 16, technically. And now what are we doing?
We've got to go get the play call.
I thought the officials fixed to come walk over here and give a signal. Okay. All right, feel better. 6:45 to go. Again, Logan County up 49-7. Panthers with the football. Second and 10, technically at the 17. Two receivers going right, 2 left. Gardner in the backfield, 2-2 in the gun to his right. Snap. Tutu going to hand it off to Gardner. He's going to get to the 15, and that's about it. He'll gain a couple, bring up third down at the 15-yard line.
Run out of bounds that time by Tyler Johnson, the junior defensive back for the Logan County Cougars. And as the clock continues to run, under 6 minutes to go in this one, Cougars lead the Panthers 49-7. Took this Cougar offense a while to get going, JB, but once they did, things started to mount pretty quickly there in the second quarter. And just like that, it was 28-7, and then come out the third quarter and started to put the pedal to the metal.
Yep, especially when they scored right out of the gate of the third. Third long, Tutu drops the snap, in trouble, going to dump it off to Gardner. Gardner's got some running room and breaks free at the 15, the 10, the 5. Gardner stays on his feet, going to score. Touchdown. I mean, should have been a sack, should have not been a completed pass. Touchdown. Good enough for me.
Absolutely. Great job by Tutu McKay using his athleticism to extend the play. Didn't accept the sack, kept the play alive. Good job by Gardner to be available.
Yes.
The most important ability is availability.
That's right.
And there he is. Gardner is able to take the ball to the outside and make something out of nothing. The Panthers get back on the board. Their first offensive touchdown of the night. The first touchdown, of course, scored by Morrow on the kick return.
Bloodworth on to attempt the extra point at 5:28 to go. 49-13 the score now. Snap. Set. Everybody good. Kick is clean. And it's good. 5:28 remaining in the fourth. 49-14. Logan County over Russellville. Here listen to Panther football on WRUS.
I love Lewisburg Banking Company. And now, I love Flex. It's the newest innovation in banking in Logan County. Live video tellers are ready to serve all my banking needs from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Or I can use it as an ATM 24 hours a day.
Lewisburg Banking
for you to take your turn to flex.
Lewisburg Banking Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Greatness never settles, and Purina has been leading the feed industry with a dedication to animal excellence since 1894. Your Russellville Southern States Cooperative carries Purina feed products for poultry, cattle, horses, and more. Let their experts help you select the right feed and replacement mineral plan to keep your animals healthy and growing. Whether you need feed for pets, chickens, pigs, rabbits, horses, or cattle, your Russellville Southern States team can help you find the best nutrition program for all the animals you care for. Southern States, 209 North Bethel Street, Russellville.
5:28 remains in our game, 49-14. Chris, got an update?
Well, I can tell you that Tutus McKay's on a busted play finds Gardner for the 15-yard touchdown pass. Bloodworth's point after is good. The Cougars lead the Panthers 49-14, 5:28 remaining in the fourth quarter with a running clock.
2-2 going to kick it deep from the 40. Roaches, little on-sider here, and 2-2 going to fall on it. Fight for the football. I think we've got it, and I think it went 10 yards. I think that's our football.
I think you may be right. The only question is Panthers do come away with it. My only question would be, I'm not so sure that McKay didn't touch it a little early.
8 yards in, they have. You never know.
But have we got a signal yet?
It's our ball's 50, I think.
Okay.
No signal, of course. That's what I'm predicting.
That's just what you're predicting. No, they're going to give it Logan County football. Okay. That guy says it's Logan County football.
And now we're going to put on the board, and that means we touched it. That's a penalty then. Oh, my goodness, it's true. All right, 49-14. It's going to be Logan County's ball at the 49 of Russellville.
And give Jason Henley credit for running out there with a Russellville football and say, "You want this one?"
Just trying to give it to him.
You want this? You want this? You sure you don't want this football?
Like, I think that's what's happening.
We're still not sure.
The beauty of the clock is working. I don't know how they came up. But isn't that a penalty?
It was illegal touching.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. There is such a thing as that.
First and 10 from the Panther 49. Holman's still out there. And okay.
I don't think we can do
several jumps. All-star. Back him up 5 yards from the 49 of Russellville to the 46 of Logan County with 3:20 remaining. In Logan County, 49-14 up. They will host Greenwood next Friday night. That game will be tape delayed with Zach and Austin Saturday at 1. This game tonight will be played back again on WRUS tomorrow at 1. And then Chris and I will be live at 6:30. Pregame 7 kickoff at Trigg County next Friday night. Handoff to a new man in the backfield. I believe that's 8. So that's Christian. No, 9. Kemplin. He will gain a yard, 47, and bring up second down with 2:45 to go.
So a slew of new Cougar offensive players in the ball game, but again, Ridge Holman playing in the quarterback position.
Snap, that's high. Holman's going to get the handoff to Kemplin again. He's going to lose a couple yards here to the 45-yard line. With 2.5 to go, bring up third down, and then a penalty marker.
And it's going to be another, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Panthers?
Jeez. Yep. Give him the first down.
Did you just see the reenactment that the official gave?
I did not.
That was classic.
Oh, man, I missed that.
It was I'm even going old school. That was Mid-South wrestling right out of the old Memphis Jerry the King Lawler, where he just took him and he played the game.
Nice.
Fantastic. And he did it. I mean, it was like a full-on reenactment. It's like, this is what you did wrong, son.
Love it. Bad snap. Holman, gosh, be careful. Don't hurt the kid. Fight for the football. They're going to call it fourth down. So he didn't get the first down. He was a yard short or half a yard short. Now they lost 10 yards on the snap, and Holman got trampled. I would quickly change him out for another quarterback. and it'll bring up 4th down. Minute and a half remaining.
Coach Todd Adler sends his quarterback in and says, look, it's 4th and 10. We're going to run one play here. We're going to he may just let the clock run down and take the penalty.
Yep.
Take the delay of game.
They're looking for Coach to make a signal and nothing's happened.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just going to take the delay of game at this point and then probably come out and...
Don't have to snap it at that
right,
point.
Exactly. Yeah, he can come out and bring his punt team out, pretend like he's going to punt, but not really do anything.
No, that should do it. Back them up 5 yards to the 46 of their own, and 40 seconds to go. I don't think
it's inside the play clock now, yeah, so it shouldn't.
He told them to wait. He's telling everybody to line up. That should be it. We'll make sure that the official's going to get the football. That'll do it. Panthers fall tonight to Logan County 49-14. We're going to have our post-game show with stats and scores from around the area, and recap of how we got here and get you ready for next week. Cougars move to 3-0, Russellville 0-3 after Logan County wins 49-14. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Roy's Barbecue on Sarah Lane in Russellville always gives their very best when it comes to preparing the best home-cooked food in the area. Whether it's that delicious barbecue they're famous for or that delicious catfish or fried chicken with all the trimmings, Roy and all the personnel encourage all of the young people representing Russellville and Logan County High School to always give their very best, whether it be in sports, band, cheerleading, or education. Good luck, Panthers and Cougars, from Roy's Barbecue on Sarah Lane in Russellville.
Making connections that mean the most is the motto that LTC Connect stands by. That's why providing fiber technology to its customers is more important than ever. Fiber allows customers to work from home, do schoolwork from home, transfer large files, and more through a seamless connection. And it's more resilient to weather conditions, too, so you never need to worry about lost service. LTC Connect is here to ensure you have a connection to the people who mean the most.
Enjoying life and all it has to offer is easier when you're healthy. For decades, the primary care physicians at Logan Memorial Medical Group have provided personal, compassionate care in the expected and unexpected moments of life. From primary care to general surgery and orthopedics, we're committed to improving life and health in this community we all love. Logan Memorial. Be well, live well. That's why we're here. To find the right primary care doctor for you, visit LoganMemorialMedicalGroup.com.
Goals are important. Individual goals, team goals, daily and long-term goals. At H&H Sheet Metal, our goal is to provide our customers with exceptional service without compromising our core values. By helping them achieve their goals, we both win. By participating in high school sports, young people learn the value of setting goals, then working hard to achieve them. H&H Sheet Metal is proud to sponsor our local schools and proud to sponsor this broadcast on WRUS.
Hi, this is John Brett Reynolds. I am proud to have served in this community for over 15 years. As a bank that's been a part of Russellville now for over 100 years, we've seen many changes, including joining the First Southern National Bank family. As we celebrate First Southern's first 40 years as an organization, we know any achievements we have had are because of the customers we have worked alongside. We look forward to spending the next 40 years and beyond serving you. For more information, visit fsnb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Everybody needs a place to sit at the end of a long day. A favorite chair, maybe an ottoman, where you can put your feet up and let your cares float away. That's the way it is at Crabtree. Furniture shopping is easy at Crabtree Furniture. It's carefree at Crabtree.
Back at Ray Stadium, wrapping things up. Logan County wins 49-14 over Russellville. How do we get here? It looks like this. First quarter, Logan struck first with 3:51 to go. A 6-yard run by Yates. The Lou's extra point was good, made it 7-0. Then the Panthers returned the kickoff, 75 yards from Morrow, and a touchdown. Bloodworth's extra point was good, and we were tied 7-7 at that point. Logan County got the lead back with 1:23 to go, opening period. A 21-yard pass. Holman to Delaney. The loose kick was good, made it 14-7. Second quarter action, 4:04 remaining in the second. A 1-yard run by Yates. A bad snap, and it made it 20-7 at that point. Then Logan scores right before the half, 14 seconds to go. A 5-yard Holman to Hinton pass. The loose kick was good. Holman to Butler, 2-point conversion was good, made it 28-7. Right after halftime, Logan scores again, 9:40 to go in the third. 13-yard Holman to Hinton. The loose kick was good, 35-7. And then with 3:07 remaining in our third, a 5-yard run by the Cougars. I believe that was Hawkins on the run. The loose kick was good, made it 42-7. Then in the middle 11 to go in the third, the running clock got put into effect with a 28-yard Yates from Holman pass to catch. The loose kick good, 49-7 Cougars. And the Panthers are able to score in the fourth quarter, 5:28 remaining, a 15-yard 2-2 to Gardner pass and catch. Bloodworth was 2 for 2 tonight. Her extra point was good, made it 49-14. And that is where we ended tonight, with Logan County moving to 3-0. Again, Russellville 0-3. We'll take a break, come back and give you the stats. You're listening to High School Sports on WRUS.
When it comes to your health, Yates Pharmacy is the MVP, most valuable pharmacy. Whether you need prescription medication, a vaccination, or over-the-counter remedy, at Yates Pharmacy, they'll go the extra mile to get you back on your feet and back in the game. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. They're open weekdays from 8:30 to 5:30 and 8:30 to 1:30 on Saturdays at 432 Hopkinsville Road in Russellville. Call anytime at 270-726-8451.
In the global economy, Venture Plastics stands out as the leading supplier of injection-molded automotive components. Since 1992, Venture employees have supplied leading automakers with quality parts. We realize that a team is only as good as its players, so we offer competitive pay and great benefits in an exciting industry. To learn more about joining the Venture Plastics teams, visit jobs@flexandgate.com. That's jobs.flex-n-gate.com. Venture Plastics is proud to be part of this community and sponsor this sports broadcast on WRUS.
Russellville EPB SmartNet offers fast, reliable internet packages perfectly suited for streaming. So if you're considering cutting the cord, attend one of their streaming classes. Created for everyone from beginners to pros, EPB SmartNet streaming classes provide demonstrations, answer questions, and show you how to use popular streaming services like YouTube TV, Google TV, Amazon Fire Stick, and Roku. To reserve your spot in an EPB SmartNet streaming class, call 270-726-2466. Space is limited, so call today, 270-726-2466.
Take control of your property with the full selection of Husqvarna power equipment at your Russellville Southern States Cooperative. Husqvarna hedge and weed trimmers, blowers, chainsaws, tillers, and mowers. If you can use it in the yard, Husqvarna makes it, and Southern States has it. Plus, Southern States offers on-site service, too. Get equipment you can count on at a price you can afford. Save on Husqvarna power equipment now at Southern States, 209 North Bethel Street in Russellville. Southern States is currently seeking full-time employees. Apply in person today.
At Summers & Son Funeral Home, we care about the people who live and work in our community, especially the kids. A good education is essential in today's complex world. If we all make an effort to promote our local schools, it will result in a brighter future for our entire area. This is Brent Summers of Summers & Son Funeral Home, committed to serving you with kindness and compassion, and proudly rooting on the Cougars and Panthers every step of the way.